What's going on, everybody? I'm here with my favorite streamer, the world famous Cheetah. She has graced me with her presence on my podcast. I'm so excited. This is super dope. Cheetah, welcome to the podcast. What's going on?
Thank you for having me. I don't know about world famous though.
World soon to be world famous, if not world famous. But
I'm working on it.
yes. So Cheetah is you're a Twitch affiliate, correct?
Yes, Twitch affiliate.
So she is a full-time or a part-time streamer. Her stream is super lit. I watch it frequently. I'm a subscriber too. So yeah, she's dope. She plays with her fans, like with me and her play together. She usually is getting carried by me on Apex Legends.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's
look. I am rusty and crusty at that game right now.
But she's lit on Overwatch, and that's a big brain game. So we'll definitely get into that. So
I just hit diamond.
You just hit diamond?
Yes, yesterday. Yes.
What's the highest?
Top 500.
Oh,
so it's like? Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, masters, grandmasters, top 500.
Nice. So masters coming soon or what?
Masters coming very soon. Okay, I've been on a win streak. Yes, masters coming very soon.
With who? Myra?
Anna.
Oh,
so it's like Anna, but I'll also switch to Mercy, and I'll play Mora when things get a little. Yeah, she's just a secret weapon. Okay. But Anna and Mercy.
We'll have to explain that later because I know most people are like, "Yo, who the hell is Anna? Who the hell is Mercy?" So we'll definitely get into that. But first of all, I'll tell everybody how I met you. So we met on literally. I took a trip to New Orleans, and you know me, I'd be on there big swiping on the dating apps, and I saw her on there. I was like, "Yo, she be streaming Twitch. Like, I definitely want to see what she's talking about." So we met. She gave me her info. I watched the stream. I was like, "Okay." Let me rewind, I should say. When I first was like getting on your stream, I was like, okay, a girl streamer, like, I wasn't super hip to Twitch and all that. I was like, let's see what she's talking about. But I've got on there, you're like doing all this crazy shit, like screaming at the monitor, like the mouse was going crazy. I was like, oh shit, like she's legit. Mm-hmm. So you definitely blew me away. I guess there's a little bit, I'll be 100% honest. I have a twinge of misogyny when it comes to video games because I always associated with men and boys. Like I never knew girls to play video games.
Well, I'll tell you like this. I've been gaming since I was 3 years.
Really?
Oh, yes. I just so happened to have a mom that already had a console. She had a Sega Genesis. So I grew up playing the Sega Genesis. That's Mortal Kombat, Streets of Rage 2, that type of thing. And she also kept a computer in the house. So I was playing Dig Dug, Pole Position, those type of games. And
wow.
Just throughout my life, I've always had the most current console, Xbox preferably.
Mm-hmm. Same.
And here we are today on PC.
That's amazing. So was your mom a gamer too, or you just had access to
it? Yeah, so in her time, she had a lot of Mario. She loved Mario. She loved Mrs. Pac-Man, that type of thing. So
my mom
she passed
Pac-Man
it down
too.
to us. Yeah, so we just got passed down to gaming, and it was a regular part of my life. I didn't realize girls didn't game until cousins would come over and they're like, how do I do this? How do I hold the controller? But it came so naturally for me because I had been doing it since I was little,
Yeah, that's so
people
dope.
say, guys always try to gatekeep me. They're like, you play games? How long you been gaming? You play serious? Bro, I've probably been gaming longer than you. Like, don't try me. Don't try me.
No, I agree. We got to educate the public because I'm definitely one of those ignorant dudes that's like, you really game? Like, I see a girl, she's like, oh, I like video games. I'm just like, really though?
I'm glad you're honest about it. But look, we got to stop shaming the girls that's new to gaming too, because
facts.
So you're not the only misogynistic person when it comes to video games. Some girls, their mom didn't think, oh, let me get my daughter an Xbox for Christmas. Right. So it's not her fault that she wasn't introduced to games until
that's true.
Maybe she was 18. She was able to buy her own game. And now she's a gamer, and she's a legit gamer, and should be respected as such too.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a big part of respect. Yeah, but you gotta, the respect piece is there. Like I used to play Halo a lot when I had the original Xbox, and
me too.
I have 3 younger sisters, and the two older ones, like the ones who are closest to me in age, like I would get them playing Halo a little bit, like just a little bit, just so they know the controls, they can jump around, we can shoot shit up together. And one of them hit me up recently, like, oh, I knew how to play college at a part or play Halo at a college party. And like I got some cred, and I was like, yeah, like I was real proud. I was like, I knew it. All those times we were grinding in my room, yeah, it paid off. That's so dope. What was the game that really got you like, okay, yeah, gaming is fun, but now I'm like, yo, I really want to like be kind of serious with this game. What was it?
Okay, so first Xbox,
mm-hmm.
we had Halo 2.
Yeah, Halo
Medal
2,
of Honor, and we had Jet Set Radio Future. I was extremely good at Jet Set Radio Future. Like really good. It's a skating game, like you're a gang and you're doing graffiti around Japan. And,
lit.
So, a real cool video game. So that game, I just had high skill in that game. I'll always be my brother. I'm also really good at racing games. And one game I became obsessed with as I got older, like 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, was Call of Duty Zombies. So I used to play that a lot, and that got me more acquainted with the first-person shooters. But I still wasn't shooting competitively, seriously. I'll jump in a competitive game, but I wasn't serious about it until Overwatch. Overwatch is the game that made me be like, you're probably really good at it. You're probably really good at competitive shooters. Play this game and brush up on your skills. So Overwatch.
That was the game, huh?
Got me in a competitive spirit, yes.
So when did you get the PC then? Because you had the Xbox, which shout out to you because, you know what I'm saying, PlayStation, they're all
Xbox
virgins.
the best.
Yeah, Xbox is the best.
That's not even an opinion, that's a fact.
I will say though, like PlayStation is nice. Like they have some good, God of War is cool, God of War is cool. I don't even know any other Spider-Man, Spider-Man's cool.
But it's like when it comes down to playing like a third-party game, PlayStation drops frames. It's just not a strong enough console to run the game as smoothly as Xbox. Like, let's talk about that. They never want to talk about that. Of course, it's gonna run Spider-Man just fine.
Right.
Spider-Man is strenuous, and it was made for this console.
Mm-hmm.
Run this Call of Duty Zombies when these zombies start piling up on the screen, and the machine has to keep up with the frame rate. Let's talk about that. Xbox definitely.
So then, when did you make the jump to PC?
I made the jump to PC. I bought my own PC 2 years. No, not 2 years ago. A year ago. I've been having this PC for a year now, but I've been gaming on PC for like 4 years, back in 2016. So yeah, it's been 4 years on PC.
So what was that? Did you have the first Xbox One?
I had the Xbox Classic, the Xbox 360, and the first Xbox One. Yes.
And then you were like, you know what? I can't turn fast enough. I need to get on the mouse. Or like, what was it?
Me and my brother. So we're gaming, but he's gaming a lot more than me because I'm into other stuff like blogging and stuff. I'm on the internet a lot. And so he's like, yo, I've been thinking about getting into PC gaming. And when he said that, I immediately started researching PC gaming. It took me 2 days to learn how to build a PC. Okay. So he ended up telling mom, yeah. So Christmas came along and he ended up telling mom, like, yeah, I'm into PC gaming. I want a PC. And he got the PC. And we're playing side by side like we did. So it was just like, he upgraded and he gave me the old PC that he had at first. And it was just like, this PC is cool, but now I want something stronger. And I ended up buying the baby that I'm on right now.
Talk to me about what you got right now.
I got an i9 9900K processor. And I got a RTX 2080 Super graphics card. So it's a beefy computer.
So is that graphics card a flex? Because I'll be honest, I'm kind of ignorant. I'm sure there's some people that are like,
that graphics card is very much a flex. When people like, yeah, what you running? And I tell them, they're like,
damn.
Okay, so you have a Ferrari, basically.
Oh, it's like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Ferrari PC.
That's lit.
Somebody had to explain this to me like that because I didn't understand. It was like basically.
Wait, can you talk closer to the mic? Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Basically, in PC terms, you have a Ferrari. Like, okay, cool. I didn't know shit about it. I just know when I was buying my PC, I wanted it to be able to do everything I wanted it to do. So I like beefed up all the settings. I didn't know much about what I needed, That's why I don't need two computers in order to stream. I can stream and game on the same computer because it's beefed up.
Yeah, I need that. I definitely need that because I got to use my laptop. My laptop's from 2014. That shit just does not work. That's why
it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it.
But
I tell people, if you're starting out, that first PC I had was an i5 and it was a GTX 970. That that can run VR. You know, that can
Really?
get the job done. Yeah.
Is that like a Honda? Is that like or a Toyota?
Nah, that's a Mustang Cobra.
Okay, so that one's nice.
That's a Mustang
How
Cobra.
much? What are we talking price? Because you know, not all of us are balling like Cheetah. Some of us are on a budget.
I wish I was balling. But okay, my PC with including shipping tax and all that was $2,500.
$2,500 for the PC.
Yes,
for the Ferrari.
That's including getting it shipped because the shipping was like $300. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was expensive to get it here safely. Yeah,
and
I ordered I ordered it from NZXT.
Oh, okay.
That's the brand that sponsors Ninja.
Yeah, oh, so you're super lit. So you're like, you know what? If I'm getting a PC, I gotta get the best one. I can't get no foo-foo, no.
Yeah, because my brother had an iBuyPower and his motherboard fried. And I was like,
what?
The ghetto. I was like, the ghetto.
The ghetto.
Yeah.
That's not for me.
That's not for me. And a friend of mine was like, yeah, you should look at NZXT build. They sponsor Ninja. So I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I go on there and I'm like looking for a PC. And I tell him, yeah, I want I want the 20. He's like, whoa. You sure you're gonna need all that? And I'm like, yeah.
You're gonna need all that? Like, hell yeah, you don't know what I'm doing.
And sure enough, I need all that. I have pushed this computer to its limits to where, wow, is that a fan I hear? I finally heard a fan when I tried to ray trace on Minecraft. So yeah, I needed all that. The things I try to do with my PC make me realize that you need a beefy computer.
Yeah, I hate hearing the fan on my shit. I'm just like, all I'm doing is exporting one video. Like I'm rendering one video. Why is the fan on?
It's so funny.
That's definitely a problem. Okay, so you got the PC. When did you start streaming?
I started streaming. I've been streaming for a year, but on and off. So I can't even say a full like 12 months. Probably at the most like 6 months.
And what was it? 2016, 2017, 2018? What was this?
I started streaming in 2020.
Oh, so you kind of new.
I'm very new, and I haven't been as consistent, but I've been getting more consistent lately.
You definitely took a hiatus because I was watching, and then it was like, where's Cheetah at? And then it was like a little return of the Cheetah moment. You got fans though, like you have big fans in the Discord. People be really waiting and checking for you. That's
I
dope.
do, and I appreciate them so much. Like those people that check for me and look for me and actually want me, watch my stream the entire time I'm streaming. Those are the people I come back and stream for. They keep you motivated.
For sure.
At first, I was just streaming, like
just hopping on there, like whatever.
And then these people come in. Whoa, we love you. We're here all the time. And it's like, oh, okay, I have people.
Why do you think they decided to stay? Like, what got you started?
They make it very clear. They're like, it's your personality. We love you're so outspoken. You're so spicy. Like, you know, you talk back. Like, they like my spice. They like my zest. You know, if I'm not your type of streamer, there's a bunch of other people that say that is. So I'm not gonna change the way I stream to appeal to everybody. I'm not for everybody.
Right.
Some people like, yeah. Because I've heard people say, "Oh, you're too toxic," or "You're too aggressive." Toxic. And then you're telling me that, but somebody comes and streams and like, "Oh, I love how aggressive you are. Yes, you're so toxic. It's so funny. I love you." So I do it for those people because I gotta be me.
Right.
And I gotta attract people that like me for me because they're gonna stay for the long haul.
Yo, the mic gets kind of like quiet, so I don't know.
Let me see. Is it better if I press this button?
I mean, is this better? Sometimes it'll get lower. Like I don't know why. Like
I don't know why either.
But I think it is better.
So is this button better?
Yeah, I think that's better.
Oh, really? This is the button I don't stream on. I see this button and I'm like, oops.
Yeah, leave it on this. I think this is not changing.
Cool.
But no, anyway, like, yeah, you definitely be talking shit. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, you're really going in on like strangers because we can hear the game chats.
Yes. No, remember we talked about that competitive spirit?
Yeah.
Overwatch brings it out of me. Like, that's my outlet. So it's okay. You know, it's okay for guys who play sports to talk shit and get aggressive. Well, why can't I do that in a video game?
Right. Hell yeah, you can. Because guys definitely get aggressive. Motherfuckers be screaming and shit.
I've seen guys play street ball. Shit get real. Like, let me do me on my video game.
Especially on ranked. Like, this is some real shit. This isn't just playing for, you know,
like, let's not act like Call of Duty voice chat don't get crazy. I'm not going that far. So just let me do me.
And it definitely gets crazy. It's like getting called the N-word is just a part of American culture. Like, to the point where you're like, this is fun, you know, hurling racial slurs at each other.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I got you mad. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is
I've been called the N-word. It does not fit me. I know what I am. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, who That's what I'm saying. People be like getting mad about shit on Twitter. I'm just like, y'all motherfuckers have never been on an Xbox Live
Okay, they're not gonna call you that in person. That's a different scenario.
No, they're
But
not
on
gonna
the
say shit in
game,
person.
say what you want. I'm gonna say what I want. You know. So,
no, it's the wild, wild west for
yeah,
sure. I think if more people play video games, we'd have a little bit tougher people.
I agree, because video games, you kind of gotta have a tough shell, and if you don't, mute the chat. You know, that's
Mute
all
the
you gotta
chat,
do.
right?
But I like being in an unfiltered environment. You know what I mean? I do enjoy that, because out in the world, you gotta be proper, you gotta be mannerable. Right. On the internet,
you can just tell somebody you fucking suck.
Just
even if they're good.
We need a little environment that has a little anarchy in it.
Right. So people can just express themselves. They're trying to take that shit
You're not gonna
away.
tell somebody they suck in real life. Everybody's gonna be like, yo, chill.
Like, chill the fuck out, bro.
Chill
like,
the fuck out.
Why are you on that?
But in video games, bro, don't bring that real life stuff into video games.
Yeah, in video games, we're like, yeah, you do suck. Like, this dude suck. Get him out of here.
Like Tyler, the creator, was like, how you get bullied online? Just log
Turn
off.
the fucking TV. Turn it off. Look away from the screen. No, that is funny. Hold on a second. Yeah, I was watching one of your streams, and I was like struggling to even know what was going on. But like one of the first times when I was watching Overwatch, and I was like, and you got me into it, because I never would have bought the game if it wasn't watching you streaming. I was like, damn, this shit it looks crazy. Can you just kind of explain Overwatch to people who've never heard of it, never played it, like what it is?
Yeah, so it's a 6v6 FPS. So it's 6 players against another 6 players, and there's different objective game styles. So there's there's like 2 CP, where there's a team on defense and a team on attack, and you have to attack and capture 2 points or defend those 2 points. You know, we're trying to get the 2 points, and you're trying to stop us from getting 2 points. Then the other team has their chance. You know, whoever has the most points at the end of the game, there's a timer, and it's overtime, wins. There's a payload map, so there's, you know, a couple of points you have to drag your payload through, like checkpoints and stuff like that. Whoever gets their payload the furthest in the allotted time wins. That's also King of the Hill. So like capture the point and try to maintain it as long as possible. In the game, it didn't always have roles. It used to be, so there's always been tanks, DPS players, and support players. But how many of those you had on a team was not, you know, you can have like 4 tanks if you wanted and 2 supports. Now they have 2-2-2. So you have to have 2 tanks, 2 DPS players, and 2 support players. So the game has rules based on that. So it's just like tanks have to make the space, DPS have to get the kills, support has to support the team and enable them to do what they need to do. And that creates like an environment where the game, you have to be very smart in your decision making, because like you can overextend. You cannot be having the proper counter. Like the game is full of counters. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, a fire and water counting each other. The game has a lot of that. And that's what I love about it. It's smart. It's not just like Call of Duty where you point and click. You know, you're just pointing and clicking. Or Apex, where it's like real maneuver based, like you're strafing your ass off and hopping on walls,
jumping and shit.
It's not like that. It's even more complex, because some characters in Overwatch wall ride, some characters fly, some characters have mines that bounce them up in the wall, some characters go invisible. You know, so I just like how fast paced and dynamic the game is.
It's very dynamic.
It's very dynamic.
It can be hard to keep track of everything, because I know
if you haven't played it,
you haven't played, especially if you're watching. I remember I was watching, I'm just like, damn, like
what looks like you're going.
Yeah, it looks like you're going crazy. I just keep seeing eliminated on there. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What made you pick like support as the role that you like?
So I used to watch my brother play it. That's what made me want to play it, because it was the colors and the way the gameplay looked. It just didn't look like any other video game I've ever seen. And I was like, one day I'm gonna play that game. That looks like a great video game. So I get on the game. There's this character named Mora that I watch people play. She just looked real simple. She has a heal orb, a damage orb, a heal ability, and a damage ability. And I was like, she looks easy. I'm gonna play her. And she just happened to be a support character. At the time, I wasn't too like affluent in FPSs, so it wasn't my instinct to pick up a gun. I wasn't gonna pick a character that you had to aim with, because I didn't know shit about aiming, you know. So I played support for her. It was the character Mora that made me jump to that role.
And she's the one who got like the spray, right? She got the purple
thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And in that role, I started to fall in love with it because it was the most complex role in the game. And I love a challenge. Like how my brain works, I need the challenge that playing support brings. That's why I stuck around so long, and I'm 2 years strong support main.
Yeah, I definitely feel the challenge aspect. That's one thing about Overwatch that I like, is that I'm not very good at it, so it's always a challenge. And especially that's one of the few games where I can play support and be like, wow, like I'm actually having fun. Like this is actually not like hard. Playing League of Legends with support is cool, I guess. But on Overwatch, you're doing so much. You're like shooting people, but then also shooting your teammates, trying to heal them.
I'm glad you're feeling like you're doing a lot on support, because once you start playing competitively, you're gonna be like, hold up, I'm not doing enough. Hold up, my other support isn't doing enough. You start to notice mistakes. You start to really understand, wait, I'm not doing enough. Sometimes the game, if you're not hustling, you're probably not doing enough. Like the game makes you have to, like, damn, I was just sweating, like
clicking and shit.
I was just sweating. The game, sometimes if you're not doing it, you're probably soft throwing. You're not aware.
Soft throwing.
Like,
wow.
So I came from bronze all the way up to diamond. I've seen how that game can get, and I've seen what it takes to win in that game. And honestly, people, they're telling the truth when they say, if you're not willing to sweat, comp ain't for you. Like, it's just
be
not.
Sweaty, super sweaty in those lobbies. I know.
You're not willing to sweat, it's just not for you. But you're enjoying the game. You found ways to enjoy it. Stay that way.
It's taking me forever to get to level 25. Like I'm like 22, I think. Like, goddamn, I'm ready to get into ranks, but I think I'll probably play tank, because
awesome. We need more tank players. We don't have enough.
I feel like I can play any role average. That's why I don't think I have like a main, but I kind of know how the game works. At first I was like shitty, but now I get it. Like I really like playing Hog, and I like playing.
It's a good tank.
Who is the chick that flies around? Diva.
Diva's a great tank.
Her ult, it seems kind of broken to me.
So in high levels, it wouldn't be, right? Because we're already planning for this Diva ult. Diva has ult. Diva look like she's about to use it. It's more so to zone, right? So in higher ranks, the ult wouldn't kill as much, unless that Diva just really got lucky. But it's like more of a zoning ult. Like I dropped my ult, now y'all have to clear this shit.
They have to get out the way, yeah.
Yeah, now I done made space just from using my ult. A lot of ults, as you get higher up, they're no longer used to get 5-man kills, and they're more so to zone a map, to create control space.
Yeah, that
definitely. But yeah, it's a crazy ult. Like mid fight, and she dropped that shit. Yeah, it makes you know.
I was like, there's no sprint button.
Yeah,
I be feeling like there's no way I wasn't around the corner. How did that just blast my ass?
That's where you separate the different ranks, because like, yeah, a bronze player would be caught off guard, but the GM player probably are. So.
They already know. That's where there's a big skill cap when it comes to just knowing the abilities and like when people have
and
them.
That's how they rank you, because the game is watching all your mistakes. It's watching how you die to bombs. It's watching how you get killed and where you get killed. It's looking at all of that. So it's going to place you in the appropriate rank based on how you die. And how.
So it's not based on you winning. It's like literally like your deaths, your kills, like all that.
That game, it seems like, so my other account, very hard to climb because the MMR on it is already messed up. So they're matchmaking me with people that have made similar mistakes to the one I've made. My newer account, the MMR is a lot more blessed up, so I get put in better game.
Yeah, so your teammates aren't as bad.
Because I make less mistakes on that account, because that's the account I made after I had been playing for a year or so. So I make less mistakes. So Overwatch is a game where people, streamers especially, 10 accounts, 5 accounts. Like
10 accounts? No way.
You can't do it with one account. I'm sorry. You can't do it.
So once you get in MMR hell, it's a wrap.
Yeah, basically. Unless, you just get to the point where, I'm super good. Let me go back to my cursed account and see what I can do. Yeah. Because I'm thinking about going back to my cursed account and seeing if I can.
That would be a fun streaming challenge, right?
Hell yeah. That's why I love Overwatch. It just doesn't get old. It's always refreshed. Right. It is a dead game though.
Definitely a dead game.
It's dead. It's dead. Nobody cares to watch it. Nobody cares to play it. Nobody takes the competitive rules seriously unless they're top 500. That's where games get serious.
I think it's only dead in like the mainstream, but people are definitely still playing it.
Of course, definitely. But like, you ever looked at his viewers on Twitch? Valorant will have over 100,000. Overwatch will have 17,000 people watching.
Yeah, Valorant is boring as hell to me. That's
a big game right now. That game is doing well for itself right now.
Are you into Valorant? Do you like it?
I think the video game is so great. But like I said, FPS wasn't always my strong suit. Valorant is an entirely different level as far as aiming goes because you have gun recoil. You know, where your crosshair lands is not necessarily where you're shooting. You know, you kind of have to drag your gun down as you're shooting and learn the pattern, learn how to tap the trigger. I don't feel like giving it the effort.
Yeah, I don't like the art style in that game either. It's not. I don't know.
It looks beta, doesn't it?
It looks super beta. It looks like how PUBG looks. Like PUBG looks real.
Still looks beta.
Yeah, like it's not polished. It doesn't give me a triple
Valorant is free, you know, it is free and it's from a smaller, isn't that Riot? Hold up.
Is it Riot?
Yeah, isn't Riot Fortnite or
Riot is League? No. Fortnite is Epic.
Epic. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, hold up. They got enough money, you know, but
no, they definitely have enough money.
It's a free to play game, you know, it is, but
yeah, but still, like Apex is free. I mean,
I think some people like that simplicity that Valorant has.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I don't know.
Because you know, you get those frame rates because it's not trying to render these grandiose environments. You know, it's giving you a plain blocky environment. And you know what? Somebody taught me something. So when you see the crates and stuff, the game is mathematically made. Those crates are human height. So that helps you better aim and predict in that game. So when you see a crate and you're thinking you can aim like that. You can use every aspect of that game to aim.
That's interesting.
That blew my mind. I looked at the maps totally different after that.
It's definitely a nerdy game, I think.
Very nerd, very mathematical, very
mathematical, very geometry, very much so.
Yeah, very much so.
It's giving. I finished my homework on time.
Yeah, it's giving.
Yeah, calculations and shit. Like,
yes, that's what it is.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm staying away from that one. I'm more of a jock kind of video game. Like I like to play Halo and Call of Duty.
Very much a jock game.
Very much a jock game.
You know what I don't like about the new Halo? They took out the ragdoll bounce when you teabag on somebody. You know when you teabag on them
and their body would move a little bit.
Are
you sure? Maybe you're not doing it right.
The body doesn't really like, you know, the legs used to flop.
Even when you like punch them, they don't move at all.
It's just the teabag wasn't as like teabaggy. No, they took it out. When you teabag them, you know how their body literally bounces.
It used to bounce in Halo 3.
It used to really bounce hard.
But the ragdoll shit was crazy. Like you blow somebody up, their body would just be doing cartwheels and shit.
That's what made it so funny.
Yeah, you're right. They don't.
Halo is rich.
You don't die in like funny ways anymore. It's just like a regular death animation.
You don't. And to me, it looks like Splitgate.
Don't do that to Halo.
Halo looks like Splitgate.
No, it does not.
So it don't look like Splitgate.
No.
Okay.
Splitgate looks like they tried to do Halo and then also a little bit of. I don't know. They kind of like made it darker. Like I feel like the maps are just dark.
Okay, but they look like cousins to me. They just look.
But let's not act like Halo didn't start it. Like Halo is definitely the
That's
OG.
not Bungie anymore, though. That's not Bungie.
I don't know why Bungie stopped making it.
So it doesn't have that Bungie look to me, and I could tell. It's just like this don't look like the Halo I know. You know, I kind of.
But I agree with that. But it's better than it was. Like Halo 4 was not. Halo 4 was not lit.
You know how Halo was smart, right? Halo, when you play Halo 2. And they were about to have you sniping, they would give you a sniper. Like if you were on a long range map part, they would put a sniper in your way. If you were on a close range, they would give you SMGs and energy swords. They had me. Why are you giving me SMGs when there's like enemies up top and this is a real range? It just didn't feel as smart as the old Halo felt. Like it didn't feel as laid out for you as the older.
Yeah, there's definitely a big difference between 343 and Bungie, and I honestly hated 343. They kind of ruined the series for me. I'm not gonna lie, but the Master Chief Collection was raw, and
it was raw.
It was super raw, and Halo Infinite is kind of lit to me. But honestly, I haven't been playing it that much. Like it's fun, but something about it's just like, like there's this other shit that I'd rather play for some reason. Like I don't know why. They need to get a battle royale though, because Halo would be the perfect game for a battle royale.
They need to get a battle royale. Hello, Halo would be the perfect game. It has an extensive health pool. It has health regeneration, so it'd be really hard to die. You know,
a giant map, like they're all
like
put a big map, put guns that you can find. Like they already have. It's like a little mini battle royale already. They got guns all over the map.
Yes, it needs a battle. How didn't they catch the memo? Like battle royales are in right now. You know, battle royales are the thing right now.
I mean, I'm almost positive they have to be bringing it later. You know what I mean? Like there's no way they're just like, okay, there you go, campaign. That's
No,
it.
we want
Y'all
a
have
battle
fun.
royale. That's what people love to play. Like,
Yeah, that's what everyone's playing right now. People don't even
do you
play
know
Call of Duty
PUBG
regular.
is one of the biggest video games in the world?
Yeah, and that shit is mid
It's like
grade.
number 2 or it's like one of those numbers. Yes.
Fortnite
2.
and then PUBG. No way.
Yeah, no, PUBG is like, when I looked at it, I was like, whoa,
Or
PUBG
what?
has
Twitch?
passed up. No, like cells. Like, you know how Minecraft is a Titan. Tetris is a Titan.
Oh, sales. Yeah.
PUBG is a Titan. Like, I didn't know. It's like a big 3 or a big 5. It goes no less than 5.
That's crazy.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
I don't know any people in real life who play PUBG.
I remember PUBG was like the snob battle royale to play. You know, oh, kids play Fortnite.
Kids play Fortnite.
PUBG. You know?
I remember when I was in college when Fortnite first came out, and I was like, yo, this game is lit as fuck. I like the cartoon version. And then I saw PUBG, I was like, oh, that shit just looks boring.
It's why is everything
Boring.
beige colored?
Yeah,
But no.
everything is tan. Like, what the fuck is this?
But no, like, I know. So I've seen competitive videos of PUBG. You can't get that experience in like Fortnite. So somebody will sit in the circle and be sniping you on your way into the circle. People like how that feels. It feels more realistic.
Yeah,
they like that realism that the game brings.
I do like that. That's something that can't be. It's like either you like it or you don't. It's like a flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the movement is very realistic, and a lot of top streamers, PUBG is their game. So, it ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Definitely not. I mean, as long as Dr. Disrespect is playing it,
that's one of the sweaty games. That's a sweaty one.
It's definitely sweaty. I've been watching. I watch him play, and I see when he dies, I'm just like, ooh, that would make me hella mad.
Okay,
like,
that'll make you hella mad because, like, yo, it's so hyper realistic. You're getting sniped at from
anywhere.
How many yards away?
Yeah.
You thought Apex was sweaty? Nah, get in PUBG.
Apex is mad sweaty though.
No, it is. It is.
Especially with this new map. Motherfuckers are mad sweaty on the new one.
I don't like
Anytime there's long range, people get hella sweaty.
They get sweaty.
I'm gonna sit here in this building and
I play nothing but pubs on that. So
yeah, pubs is way more fun.
Yeah, I don't play comp in that game because I'm still on Overwatch trying to make things happen for myself.
Right. Apex is like for fun, trying to have some damn fun.
Yeah, that's when I just want to get in, get out, Oh, I died. Next game.
Hot drop.
It means nothing. Yeah,
every
drop,
hot drop.
Every drop is a hot drop. I play with Ant. He hates that. Ant's one of my vibes. He hates when I want a hot drop.
Hang on, say that again. It got quiet.
I say Ant hates when a hot drop.
He
doesn't like to die immediately. I don't mind it because it's more exciting than looting just to die.
Right, looting for 8 minutes, running for 2 or 3, and getting shot in the back. It's just like, oh, that was anti-climactic.
When you can hot drop and like actually best somebody
and catch bodies, right? You sliding around.
Right.
I was going crazy yesterday. Like, you pick up a gun, you only have 2 clips, sliding around, killing people. It just makes me mad where I'm just like, oh, I ran out of bullets, so I would have killed this dude.
You need to get Discord on your computer. Last time we were using a phone, it was mad ghetto for me.
Oh man, it was super ghetto. But I don't know why we couldn't just do voice chat or something. Like, you couldn't put
I
me
think
on
because you didn't have. What do you have Apex on?
I have it on my Xbox.
That's why.
Oh yeah, because you're on PC. So like this
That's
is
why.
Like if I'm on Xbox, I have Discord here, so I'll have to plug in my headphones to the computer, but then I can't have the headphones plugged into the Xbox.
Yeah, so we'll do in-game next time. I'll just have to turn it up. My in-game voice volume for other people is bad low.
That's okay. Yeah, whatever needs to happen can happen. But let's get back to the stream. Like, tell me about like being an affiliate. Tell me about the money you making. Like, how much is needed?
Ooh.
How do you grow? Like, talk to me about that.
Okay, so I'm not a big streamer, right? So my checks aren't big, but there's something that I'm proud of. I remember I got my first payout. The way I became an affiliate, I got blessed. So I was playing the video game, raging in voice chat, and this one girl was like, "You're so funny." I was like, "Thank you. I stream." "You stream? What's your stream?" She comes into my stream. She's also a streamer who also has a following already. I didn't have a follow. I got like 2 views in my stream.
Right.
You know what she did? She promoted me and promoted me and promoted me until I hit affiliate. I kid you not. Her name is Anna. Shout out to Anna. I have affiliate right now because of her.
Wow, big ups.
And not only that, I met I met a lot of people through her. The guy that helped me with my stream quality, I met him through her. So like she was such a blessing for my streaming life. She really, really, really was. And now it's like, since I've been streaming lately this past month, the money been coming in. Cause like I'm getting a lot of gifted subs. I'm getting people actually subbing and spending money on my stream now. So this is about to be my biggest payout, definitely.
Yo, definitely. That's lit. So most of the bread right now is coming from people tipping then.
Yeah, back in the day, yes. Back in the day, all the money was like tips, but the Twitch payout has to be like bits and subs. So I had finally reached that threshold and they sent me a check. But like now that threshold is being met a lot quicker because like I had a successful hype train the other day that was tier 5 hype train. That means people were subbing to keep the hype train up. So I had like Xander gave me 25 subs and Soft gave me 5 and another dude gave me 5 and then I had a bunch of individual subs. So
wait, can you explain that for people who have no idea? Because I'm on Twitch, but honestly I still have no idea. Like, what is that?
So like subscriptions?
Are they gifting them? Is that what that
is?
So
yeah, just makes it real easy. So if you're already subbed yourself, you can gift. So you're just gonna press the gift sub button and you can pick how many sub gifts you want to give out. And Twitch randomly selects who the sub is for. Randomly selects it. So you just say, yeah, I want to give her 5 subs. And it just ding, now I got 5 subs. And you get paid half of the subs until you get like to be a bigger streamer and then your percentage goes up. But yeah, that's like really cool. At first I didn't understand any of that either. But basically, so when somebody subs to your channel, they no longer get ads. Shout out to people that use ad blockers. We get paid for you to watch ads.
Yeah, I had to sub because them ads is killing me. They definitely, they'll get you with the first 15-second one, and then they might get you with a second 30-second one. That should be killing me. You can't do it.
Some people use ad blockers.
Ooh.
Oh, naughty.
Yeah, naughty. Get paid. Let's get our people paid. Watch that.
Yeah, okay.
Watch that boring ass Xfinity.
So people will sub to you not only because they support you, but they don't want the ads and they get cool emotes, coming straight from your channel that they can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, that's super lit. So wait, the hype train, you got the tier 5. Like, how many subs is that?
I don't know. Like, this is new to me, but like, let's say you get hit with 5 subs or 6 or whatever, the hype train will start. And it's like, yeah, keep it up. Like, Twitch just encourages people to subscribe just because of the excitement. It's just based purely on excitement and love for who they're watching. Like, it's just, if they call it hype, it is what it is. It's hype. Like, oh, hype train. So people see the hype train and they want to just keep feeding it.
That's lit.
It's just all hype. I mean, literally, that's what they call it.
Damn. So, all right, what's the next step? Like, what's the goal, or where are you at now? Where are you trying to get to?
I would love to be partnered. Like, I would love to be partnered because once you're partnered, this is how I found out about Samju. I opened up the Blizzard launcher, right? Because I play Overwatch. There was an event going on, and Blizzard was like, yeah, watch Samju and watch Tatted Poodle for these emotes. I would love to be like advertised in a Blizzard launcher just from being a Twitch partner.
Yeah, they'll be like, watch CHEETAH so you can get the new such skin.
Yes, exactly. That, and I would love to stream. I want to get to the point where I'm full time. Like, I really respect where Pokimane is at, even though that's huge. I respect people that's smaller than her, but she's like in game. Like, I want to be making millions for endorsements. Like, I want to not have to work a regular job. When I want to play my video game anyways, I go to work, get off, and want to play my video game for 8 hours anyways.
Right. So why not just have that be the job?
Hop on 8 hours a day and play my video game in front of camera because people love watching me. And what's really comforting is people always tell me, you're gonna make it. I see it. You got it. Like, you're gonna make it. I can't wait till you get big. That makes me just want to keep going because it is seeming that way. Like, it's seeming like I'm on the right path. Like, just I believe in God. God has been like sending me signs like, look how you met these big streamers. Look how you always hear this affirmation. Look how your stream is taking off. Look how your average viewers is going up. Like, keep going. Like, no telling where I'll be at in 5 years. Real
shit. I mean, you had the intention. You've been taking action. You got the Ferrari of PCs. Then you've only been streaming for like a year.
Look at this interview. This is about me. That blows my mind. You want to talk to me about me? Hold up. Not little old me.
Yeah, because trust me, if I would have went on the stream and it would have been mid-grade, I would have been like, yeah, CHEETAH's cool. I'm a support, but I'm not trying to get her on those.
Wow. So are very much not dead. Let's go.
Definitely not. Like I'm telling you, like I follow a bunch of people on Twitch. I begin to such and such is live. Like, yeah, what? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I like when you go on because you interact with everybody. Food lady, and it be making me feel like all these people. Food. Yeah. I be feeling like I know them because you be shouting them out and they always be there. I'm like, yeah, this shit is lit. Like it definitely is a dope community, and that's something that I admire for sure.
That's what people say. Like, I love your community. Everybody's so nice, you know, they're so welcoming because that's what I tolerate. You know, I want everybody to feel warm. I want everybody to feel like I know them. You're not just a number in my
right. You're not just
person.
A and I notice me.
Now, of course, I understand that streamers get bigger. It gets hard to keep up with like a lot of people. But while I'm small, I can. Right. I can keep up with all these people. It's nothing. So if people come in the stream, I want to make you feel warm and welcome because you don't have to be here, but you are here, you know, supporting me. So I appreciate that.
Hell yeah. So like what do you like? What's the next step? Getting the emojis and then
I commissioned emotes. I don't know if I mentioned that.
How did you do that on like Fiverr? How'd you do it?
And so I know a girl. So a girl that followed me on Twitch and rated me one day, and she supported me, and we played a couple of games together. I remember she did art, and I was like, where's an artist that I could get to do emotes? And I just was searching my head, like, hey, you know that one girl, you can support her, you know. So I want to support her. I chose her because I know her. Like, I love supporting the people around me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I know you. You can do 3 emotes for me, no problem. Emotes come and go. You know, I can always get some later. Like,
right.
I want to support her right now, and she's gonna give me my 3 emotes.
Are they gonna be like realistic? Or are you gonna be like an anime character?
They're gonna be chibi. So they're gonna be chibi.
Oh, like, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and it's gonna be one at GG. So it's gonna be cheetah GG, cheetah love, and like a cheetah rage emote. So like me looking angry, because that's how I am. Cheetah love emote. I want emotes that people can use frequently.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop the love one. I like the love one.
Yes, she's gonna send me some sketches. I can't wait to see what she makes them look like.
Damn, that shit is dope.
I'm gonna love them regardless.
That just goes back to what you're saying, seeing like all these things line up. So yeah, all you gotta do is just keep on following the stones until you're famous.
And I want to say shout out to Xander, because like Xander is big and he supports me so hard. Like he goes hard for me. Do you hear me? Like he
shout
really
out to
does.
Xander. Yeah. What do he play? Overwatch too?
He plays Overwatch too, and that's how he found me. So I don't know who did this. Somebody clipped me and sent it to Noob Hunter. Noob Hunter is like this popular YouTuber, and he puts a bunch of clips together of different streamers. I'm asleep one day. I wake up. I'm getting emails of follows. I was getting mad followers. Damn. And Xander was one of them. He came in my stream. He's like, "What's up, girl? You streaming? I saw your video on Noob Hunter." I still don't know to this day how my clip got to Noob Hunter. I don't know who sent it. I don't know. Magic. But he comes from Noob Hunter. He's like, yeah, you a Black girl and you stream Overwatch. I had to follow you. Because like I said, it's underground. And I think I'm going to take off from streaming Overwatch in particular because it's a dead game, right? So like I'm rounding up all the people that still care to watch it. So I'm going to already have a following. Once Overwatch 2 takes off,
it's gonna be big.
I feel like the magic is gonna happen.
Yeah, definitely. Because any new game, it's just gonna get hyped regardless because the game is big. And so people who have already been playing and they have people, you're gonna be rising to the top. So when do you know when Overwatch 2 comes out? Because that shit is gonna be big.
Haven't been keeping up with it. I'm not a person that keeps up.
You low-key need to. You need to be having events and shit.
To, right? Like I live under a rock, so it's just like whenever they say, yeah, Overwatch is dropping in a week. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I might need you to be a little more strategic. Like they might be having like streamer events. Like, oh, email us. Like you need to be tuned in.
I need to be tuned in. So I'm gonna get more tuned.
Okay, good.
Definitely, because I'm a streamer. I gotta be like, right, and I'm an affiliate, which means
hell yeah,
I'm monetized. So I gotta pay attention to that kind of stuff.
No, and you already know they want more diversity and shit. So they're gonna be like, oh, hell yeah, we got Cheetah playing. We need it.
They definitely do. Yeah, I'm a Black girl coming through, you know, for the streaming community.
Yeah, coming get the fuck out the way. Yeah, well, that's so lit. So wait, Pokimane, would you say she's the #1 like female streamer?
She is, by fact, the #1 female streamer.
That's lit. For now, I guess, until you take over, right?
Oh, Pokimane. Yes, I would love to be as big as Pokimane. So I'll actually tell you what made me want to stream. I had a friend who played video games with me. And I would just be going nuts in the video. He was like, yo, you're so funny. Like, I'm not even that person. Like, that person, it probably won't ever come out naturally on camera. Like, that's just something you got to catch in rare form.
Right.
So, like, you're so funny. You need to stream. Look, I'm going to send you a couple of girls that stream so you can see, you know, what you could be. He sent me Pokemon. He was like, Pokemon is big. She's in game. Okay. This is where I would like for you to be. And then, like, literally, he told me to stream. And so I was like, hey, I guess I can stream. Huh? All I gotta do is turn the camera on and get a microphone and play the game in front of the camera.
Right.
And that's why I'm streaming.
Damn, shout out to your friend. What's their name?
Yeah, his name is Snapback Ant. He told me to be a streamer. And I never had thought about that before. You know, I never thought that was in the realm of possibilities.
Right. And then you saw the video.
I thought in order to be a successful gamer, you had to be a pro player, like,
right,
and go to like gaming tournaments. You don't. That's not the only way to success for a video game.
You just be entertaining.
Sometimes just being entertaining and putting yourself out there and sitting in front of camera.
Facts.
You know, so yeah.
Yo, shout out to you because you've been grinding, you've been working hard. Like, I know it ain't easy, especially when you working. You're like, oh, I get off work, and you be streaming late too, like late.
Because I get off work. I get off work early, I'm taking a nap and I'm hopping on stream. I gotta feed my stream. I have to. Like, work is work, it'll be there, but my stream is mine. It belongs to me.
Right. You control all that shit.
Yes, exactly.
Are you ever gonna be making any like YouTube videos or content like that, or what up?
So yeah, actually, I have my last, not the last 5, but the 2 before that. It's like, hold up, you need to save these. My gameplay was really nice in those. So I need to save them and like pick the best 20 minutes, the best 20-minute stretch out of that. Just keep uploading them to YouTube. So I'm gonna start doing that for like every VOD. Trying to find a good 20-minute stretch in each VOD, upload it to YouTube. That's what a lot of YouTubers do. Those famous ones with like 100,000 views, they just like will stream.
Hell yeah.
And then upload the VOD. And then now you have content.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, you need to find somebody who can clip it for you, because I know that should be annoying.
I know.
You play for 8 hours. No one's trying to look through all of that and get
8 hours of content.
Yeah, like, God.
And I thought about that too. Like, you're streaming for 8 hours. You gotta find 8 hours. You gotta sort through 8 hours of content, making sure you're not missing a great moment. Like, trust me, I've thought about it, but
it's definitely a process.
I still need that YouTube channel.
No, you do, because YouTube is how people who will be searching for shit, and then you could just pop up, you know, from you just
exactly. Because I'm a YouTube user. I'm a big YouTube user. I love watching content creators on YouTube. So it's like, you need to get on that, because you're one of those people that search something and start scrolling into something instantaneous.
Yeah. You never know. You pop up on somebody's recommended, be like, a black girl playing Overwatch. What the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is that? Oh, she toxic. I like her. She's spicy. You know, yeah. I do need to get on YouTube, definitely. So that's like the next step. I done got these emotes. Cool. Now I can focus on like carrying over to a different platform.
Yeah. Damn, and that's crazy. You've only been doing it for a year, but you've already been seeing hella support, hella growth.
Yeah, that's what people say. Like, you're kind of growing kind of fast, and people notice that, you know, you're taking off. So protect yourself out here. And that's another thing, staying safe. Like, you gotta stay safe when you're growing so fast, because you'll get haters. You get people that try to act like they're cool, but they're really not. You know,
or
I don't focus on all that.
You can get a stalker or something too.
I can get a stalker. I have a stalker in real life. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. That's so funny.
Do you want to talk about it?
It's just at my job right now. Yeah, I have a legit stalker.
Like a scary one, or like haha stalker? Like, it's a joke.
Our stalker's really scary until they're scary. You know what I mean? So he doesn't scare me, but it's just like, okay. He knew where I was going to eat lunch, and he pops up and asks me if I'm single.
Yikes. You might have to be careful. Yeah, stop posting your location when you're there and all that shit.
That's me running my mouth. I'm just having a conversation like, yeah, you know, I play video games, yada, yada, yada. I'm actually about to get lunch at Subway. So, you know, Pete pops up at Subway.
That is a little disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. Be careful.
Stuff like that's going on.
Yeah, see, and once you big, it's only gonna be more crazy.
Worse. It's gonna get worse.
Yeah, definitely be careful out there.
I hear they get crazy. They found out their favorite girl streamer has a boyfriend, and they're like, oh, I can't believe this. All the money I sent you, and you
mad
have
you mad as shit. Yeah, like what the hell?
That's
I bought so much. I bought all your bath water.
Private. Exactly. They keep their lives private. Do you really need to know if I have a boyfriend if I'm streaming?
Yeah, no, you don't need that because people definitely lose their mind. We don't need that. What would you say to anybody who wants to get started streaming and they don't know how? Like, what would you say to them?
Main thing I notice a lot of people don't do is relax and engage. Okay. You have to be engaging. That's the main thing. I see a lot of new streamers and people would be talking in their chat and they wouldn't respond. They wouldn't pay. They're paying too much attention to the game, not enough attention to the chat, which is okay. Definitely game, but you have to engage. That's my main thing. Like once somebody hops in there, pull them in.
Right.
You have to pull them in. That's the main thing.
Because nobody
relax.
Yeah.
Like you're putting you on in front of the camera, so you can't be nothing else but you. So like relax. You know, don't be so tight. Just loosen up.
Right. People
and talk to people. Yeah, they do be uptight. That's my main thing.
Most gamers are nerdy and could be introverts. So
there's this one streamer. He's like #1 May player. His name is Jardio. If you watch a Jardio stream, he ain't saying nothing. He ain't looking at the camera, quiet. But he doesn't need to say anything.
He's probably super raw.
His May gameplay is crazy.
And
like
wait,
you're just watching
May. You talking about Overwatch?
Like, yeah, it's a character called May. She has the freezing abilities, the ice
ball. I
ice.
hate her.
Yo, you'll hate her even more if you're going against Jardio because the things that he does, it's just like big brain. Like this guy's crazy. So he doesn't need to talk because you're too busy watching.
Yeah.
He can be so talented at that character. But you gotta be talented to not be able to engage.
And not too many people can be like that where you're so good. People are just
like
watching.
You said, your gameplay gotta be raw enough to where people are just watching your gameplay. They don't care about your camera to the side.
You're right. Most people are watching because you're funny or you know, you're cracking jokes or maybe you're cute, but
maybe you're cute, right?
That's always a plus. But other dudes like Timmy on Apex, like some people are just going crazy. I need to figure out. I still don't understand how. Like, what is his name? Nick Merckx. How did Nick Merckx get so big?
Who is that? See, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm uneducated.
Nick Merckx is like, he was like a Warzone streamer, but every time he streams, he has like 70, 80K people watching his shit. I'm just like, damn.
He probably had his following. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like he got famous off of like Gears of War 2, like back in the day, but
yeah, he had his following. That's what it is. Like he got that cult following.
Yeah,
that cult following it carries you carry that around, you know.
Facts. I'm trying I'm trying to be like him. Like that would be super dope. Once I get my stream ready, it's a wrap because I definitely have
because I'm gonna be in there clowning.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun.
Chat clowning.
Yo, my chat is gonna be hopefully lit because I love video games. I definitely be talking hella shit. I be flaming my teammates too much though. But only when they don't have mics. Whoever doesn't have the mic is getting blamed. Don't
I do that?
Yeah, everyone does that.
To where I'll look at Xander's chat because Xander, we co-stream. Like he'll be streaming and playing with me, and I'll be streaming and playing with him. And I'll say something, I'll look at his chat. They'll be like, damn, Cheetah going off how I would. And they will be like defending me. And then, you know, so they appreciate it. Everybody ain't gonna feel it. They'll be like, damn, Cheetah mad. Some people is like, yeah, Cheetah, that's right. Like, ooh, she can step on me. So everybody gonna like you. You know, Pokemon, the biggest female streamer. Everybody don't like her. You know how many haters she got? People literally make YouTube videos to discredit this woman. Why do people like her? She's not even that good at video games. She's taking all these guys' money. Everybody ain't gonna like you.
Saying that. People just jealous. They did.
Guys are making YouTube videos to bash.
Wow.
It is the weirdest thing.
That's free publicity whole time for her.
Whole time. You're just bringing more people to her channel. You're just bringing more people to her stream. Why you mad? He's spending his money the way he wants to spend his money. Right. And she's like, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
This is really weird.
I got a $500 donation. Oh, thanks. Yeah, whatever. This would be, man, like, can you imagine that? You're just playing like, oh, thanks for another 1,000. Really appreciate it. Nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
really
so normal.
Cool. You're just gaming. Like, yeah, you know. Oh, yeah, thanks for the 300.
And, you know, once you stream, it's not that your stream is making you your most money. It's the endorsements that come with a big follow. So.
Like Turtle Beach will sponsor you.
Like G Fuel, right? You have such a strong following. G Fuel is like, you know what? Advertise us and we'll pay you this check every month. That's where your money comes from, your endorsement deals.
Hell yeah. So after every win, you're like, thanks to G Fuel for the win.
Yeah. And if you're sponsored by NZXT, you're like, keep their label up. Like, yeah, this is the people that sponsor me. Like Emung. Emung is a big Overwatch streamer. He's sponsored by I Buy Power. He constantly has I Buy Power above his camera. And he gets paid just from having I Buy Power sitting on his stream. He doesn't even have to talk about him. Yeah, it's just like that. There. I Buy Power is there. Hey, I'm getting a check just from having it there.
Yeah, that shit is so dope.
Yes, that's lit. I'm trying to be like that.
Man, like I never thought when we were growing up at video games would be a real way to make money, unless you were like a pro or like winning tournaments.
Exactly. Like you thought I had to be really, really, really good. Shout outs to Twitch. Shout outs to YouTube. You know, YouTube and Twitch made people be able to brand themselves and make money just from existing. I really do love the internet culture because more young people are able to build empires. You know, they don't really have to rely on anybody. Shout out to Instagram. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to YouTube. Because money is not at the tips of people's fingertips. Like, it's cool to me. You know, people can bash the internet all they want, but hey, it's making like 22-year-old millionaires. It's making 14-year-old millionaires.
Right. You don't even have to go to college no more. It's like, yo, I can just sell shit on the internet.
Kids are getting on YouTube and just like, yeah, guys, room tour.
Right, I made $15 million last month.
So I just bought the new iPhone. Let's look at it. And they're making millions just from existing. That's a beautiful thing. I'm sorry. I can't knock that. I can't knock what the internet has done for people.
I can't hate on that either. I'm trying to get the same. I'm trying to get in where I fit in. Okay. You know? I'm not trying to be like them.
We want a piece of the pie.
Yeah, like thank God for the internet. What do you think about the metaverse, the next frontier of the internet?
I'm excited for that. Okay. So like I have a VR headset. It's super fun. It's just taking social media to the next level. Everything is horrible in excess, right? Yeah, things, but it wouldn't be nothing off-putting that people aren't already doing. There's already people super indulged in things that it may be at an unhealthy level. So I mean it's not gonna change the culture of anything. It's just gonna people are gonna use it the way they want to use it.
You don't think it'll be like a Ready Player One where we say fuck the regular world?
No. If you're gonna be in the metaverse, that's because you were already that type of indulged person. You know, you were already extremely indulged in social media. Your face was already in front of your phone for 20 hours out the day. It's the same thing, just done a different way. If you're a person, I want to be on my phone, then you're never even gonna hit the metaverse because you're not interested in that culture.
What about people who say that, yeah, I don't want to be on my phone, but then, you know, everybody else on their phone and then they look and they're like, oh shit, okay. And then you get hooked. Don't you think like more people will be able to get pulled into it?
Nah, I think some people are really off put by it. And, you know, like that uncanny valley, like a lot of people aren't into iRobots and androids and they would never be because it's just so off-putting and there's no amount of money that would make that okay. Some people don't like smart cars. They don't like their cars telling them what to do. They will never drive a Tesla because it's like weird. My car can never drive for me. You know, it's just a cultural thing. Like you're into that, you're gonna be into it. If not, you're not. Like
I think that if you have a business or anything like that, you will have to be in the metaverse. Like I feel like that's gonna be one of those things where if you want to participate like everybody else is, you don't have a choice.
You gotta be. You don't have a choice. So if you want a business and you want it to not sink, you got to give it the times. That's what it is for business owners. They got to suit up. They got to put their armor on and they got to charge into battle. You got to be on the front line. Yeah, you got to be on the front line of the advancements if you don't want to get showed up and smothered and lost and forgotten about.
Are you going to be dropping a CHEETAH NFT project anytime soon or what?
I'm still trying to understand what NFTs is. Like, I know I'm not a dumb girl, but like, it's just digital artwork.
I mean, some of it has like real life utility, but others, yeah, it's just like digital art.
So it's just like a piece of art that's value comes from how much a person is willing to pay for it.
Pretty much. I mean, again, like some of them, it's like, oh yeah, you get access to, you know, these clubs or like this kind of party. But for the most part, yeah, it's like just digital art that nobody else can own, but technically you own it.
I'm gonna still need some education because what?
I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but to me it makes sense if you don't think about it that hard and you just say, okay, like I can make art, I can sell it to people, and then after you sell it, you also get a percentage of like every time it gets sold, you get like royalties from that.
Oh, pyramid thing. Okay, cool, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like if I sell it for $2 million and then that person sells it for like 2.2, like I would get a cut.
How are you sure your NFT would even gain that kind of value?
I just made up that number.
But like, how do you
I've seen
your
people
NFT value?
I've seen people make an NFT, buy it for $2 million or whatever to make it have that price, and then
so basically you have to already have clout for your NFT to have value.
Or money, because you can just buy it and then it's like on the ledger, it'll say.
So it's like the Babe Gorilla, right? Babe Gorilla has clout. So it's like, is the NFT something similar? Like, okay, this Babe Gorilla is a big deal. And if it's sold, then
yeah, it kind of is like that. Because like right now, some of the bigger name ones are like the Bored Apes Yacht Club one is like a really big one. So when people see that, they're like, oh, they know.
Yeah, so it's kind of just like taking like, oh, the Apple logo is a big logo, and it's just taking that and separating it from a product and just instead pushing the image. So like the McDonald's, like Mickey Mouse head, you know, or
but it would be like an art version of Mickey Mouse. So it'd be like Mickey Mouse. There'd be like one Mickey Mouse is like smoking a blunt. Another Mickey Mouse is like, you know, maybe he's got a dog uniform on.
Like Cause. It reminds me of Cause.
Yeah,
you know, Cause art.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like one, like almost like a template.
Cause's value only comes from the fact that it has clout. It's literally just this man's design style and how he chooses to draw things. Super valuable, super big deal. The original NFT. Like,
yeah, that's actually, yeah, it's pretty much just all speculation. Whatever people say it is basically what it is. It's
yeah.
Weird, but
yeah, because your NFT wouldn't have value if you don't.
It doesn't have real value. It's not like I can take it to the bank and say, yo,
right.
Like,
but somebody just has to be willing to pay this for it.
Like, right. You can't go to, you're like, you know what? I think I want to close on this house. They'll be like, all right, great, sir. That'll be $2 million. You just slide them an NFT. Like, I think
so. Like, you would take your clout. Like, let's say I'm a big deal. I'm a big streamer. I'm Pokemon, right?
Right.
I create an NFT. And I start advertising it. If people are like, oh, I want to buy it because I love Pokemon and I love that NFT, I want to buy it. I want to own it. They'll buy it. But let's say I'm Jamara from Dawn of Block and I have nothing to my name and I just create a picture and put it on Instagram. Yeah, NFT, buy this. Yeah, nobody would want to buy it because it doesn't have like any clouts around it.
Yeah, hype. Basically, it's all hype.
Oh, okay, I get it. It's all hype. So when you put it in simple terms, like it's just all hype. Understood. I get it. I understand. Yeah,
it's all hype. Even like with because they're buying like digital real estate, that shit is really just hype because they want
digital real estate.
There's a game called Decentraland where literally like it's like the first like world in the metaverse. So people are buying all this real estate so people can advertise it or like sell advertising or make whatever you want on it. And shit is going for like millions of dollars. Fake.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, look it up when we get off. Decentraland. People like literally millions of dollars for internet real estate.
Because it's like maybe you'll be in an area where Drake will log on. You know,
right? No, it's for real though.
And you can interact with Drake because he's in that area.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
and it's gonna be Metaverse ghettos.
Metaverse ghettos, literally. Metaverse like, yeah, I'm in the Metaverse hood. Like, yeah, nobody, people are robbing and stealing on this
Metaverse Badlands. Damn.
Oh my god, yeah.
You be homeless in the Metaverse.
People gonna be working in the Metaverse. Can you imagine clocking in for work? You put on the headset. Damn it, you're sitting there at the counter,
digital desk, like,
or you're like a dancer or something, just doing some stupid shit, like.
It blows my mind to think about because I play on VR, but it's like they're taking VR and making it like business.
Making it like real shit.
Making it legit. Now you're doing legit stuff in the Metaverse.
It's kind of crazy because I'm thinking if it's gonna be like Grand Theft Auto, I'm just gonna be running around like a terrorist. They're gonna probably put a ban on my account.
You could probably like go to Metaverse jail, like.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be like, fuck that, coppers. Like,
like nah. I'll just take my headset off. I don't gotta deal with this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm making a new character. Fuck this. Cause like, how is it gonna be? Like,
can I to a new account?
Yeah, I'm really wondering what is this shit gonna be like. What is it gonna look like? Is it gonna be?
I know I'm a little shook. I'm not sure what I'm trying.
Like, what if it's like the Matrix? Like, you can't even tell the difference. Like, it's some real shit. That would be kind of scary.
You ever put a headset on? Like a VR headset? You ever played it?
Not really, actually. I don't think I have.
It's very surreal. Like, it is. It's almost freaky.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh.
Like, I've even seen like the YouTube videos where you can like kind of look around. That should be
no, you can
me.
walk around. Like, you can create
crazy.
A zone area that you can walk in and explore. Yeah, really freaky stuff. Okay. Really freaky stuff. The VR headset used to scare me. I used to be like, hold up. You literally have to take your headset off and realize your environment. Because once you're on that, it is a different environment. It is a different perspective. Some people do live in their headsets.
That's some wild shit. How do you eat?
They take it off and they go to their mundane life, unhappy. Like,
like, yeah. That's what it's gonna be like. People are gonna be like,
that's what it's gonna be like for a lot of people.
A lot of people. That's kind of making me a little nervous.
It's like that already. People do it with their video games, you know, like if I'm in front of my monitor, that's all that matters. If I'm in my cell phone getting likes, you know, I probably don't really like what's around me, but my internet persona is totally different. It's happening right now, just without the VR.
Damn. Why can't we make people's real life better? Why do we gotta
people gotta make their own real lives better? They gotta want to. Some people just really prefer the fast-paced satisfaction and dopamine and serotonin release that happens when you play a video game or when you get a like on Instagram, because there's real chemicals being released in your brain that's triggered by something. Like, we got serotonin buttons, you know what I mean? We have dopamine buttons at the fingertips. I give me some quick serotonin dose. I give me a quick dopamine dose. If you haven't discovered how to do that without the media, and then it's like your brain is going to want to crave it at the rate that you're getting it on your cell phone if you don't know how to control yourself. Like, it's a real chemical thing. Right.
You can't, it's hard to
that's why it's dangerous to get so much instant gratification, because your brain's going to be used to that influx of always having that reward and happiness. So where without it, you're not getting it from nowhere else. And it's not coming fast enough. You don't know how to just be. Yeah, it's a drug addiction.
That's why I'm worried about, I don't think the public is ready for the metaverse for real. If that shit comes in the next 10 years, I don't think we're ready.
Hey, natural selection and survival.
Natural selection.
If you're already
only
addicted,
the strong will survive.
If you're already addicted, then it's just gonna take you by the neck, and it is what it is.
Oh God!
It's just gonna swoop you away.
Facts. That's why I want to be the one selling shit versus the one who's the product. I want to be the one selling that shit. Yeah.
Okay. Because it is what it is. It's how it's always been. Nothing new under the sun. Okay.
Yikes.
You know how you watch iRobot? Not everybody wanted a damn robot. Everybody wasn't with that.
What are they gonna do? Like, they're literally making robots. What are we gonna do? Just be subject to their shit?
I'm not gonna ever want one. But see, you say that until you're rich and you're like, damn, I don't want to watch no clothes.
Right. No, I don't want I want a robot, but I don't want one kicking my door in with a fucking like shotgun blowing me away.
It's all about software updates. You don't know, like, you know how your phone bugs out? You don't know if your robot's gonna have a bug in the software update.
See, like, I don't need my robot with opposable, like,
then they're gonna be connected to the cloud. So it's just like, if they decide they want to put something in the cloud, the robot is going to respond to it, and it's going to be like a mass thing. Like, your iPhones is connected to the cloud. How you think we all get the update? It was shot at us through satellites in the cloud. So
they're going to shoot everybody's robot. Yeah, murk your owner. Teabag his body.
Murk your owner. Don't think about when we have another public, like, pandemic in this.
Right. Make sure you lock those motherfuckers.
We say don't go outside.
That was in iRobot too. It was like
iRobot. Oh, that was in iRobot. Because you're gonna be, you know how you press yes, I accept the terms. We don't actually read that. You could literally just press a button and sign your right. You're like, this is against my constitutional right. But you agreed to our terms and conditions.
See? And you're not worried about that?
No.
You tripping.
Like I told you, because I believe in God, right? So when I think of things, I'm thinking on it of a level outside of that. Like, the world gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? God gave it free will. God let it go. But at the end of the day, God orders things. And things move according to his plan. So why I need to worry? You know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
I mean, I definitely feel that, but damn, this motherfucker.
I ain't scared of nothing, really.
Mark
I ain't scared of
Zuckerberg.
nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's just, and that's what my parents always tell me. Like, you just live so carefree. I'm a very much it is what it is type of person. As it is, so be it. Is my favorite. What's gonna be?
But aren't they kind of bringing us robots and shit? Like, who asked for robots?
Yes,
ask for robots?
There's a robot that actually had citizenship granted to her. An android has citizenship.
So if I walk up and blow that robot's head off, I'm going to jail.
You're going to jail.
I'll be mad as shit. I go to jail for killing a robot. I'm killing the fuck out of a robot.
You're going to jail. You're going to do time.
That's crazy.
Because she's a citizen, and that's how they protect her. Because they feel like she's valuable to the advancement of technology. So if you kill her, you're gonna murder her.
See, this is how I can see it now. 5 years, 10 years from now, everyone's got that robot that sweeps the floor in their house, and they say, "Oh, we have a pandemic," and that robot gets a fucking rocket launcher or some shit. It's like, "Yo, sit your ass down."
Yo, you get a guess. Yeah, come outside. I'm sorry, but she's not granted to leave the house right now.
We're like, wait.
You're gonna feel bad, please. Like, you're gonna feel.
That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I can't have no robots like that. Like, I don't need a robot that can do a backflip or like, you know, run and do parkour and shit. I need a robot like C-3PO or R2D2.
He don't need to have flesh.
No, he don't need to have flesh. He don't even need to be very flexible. I
want him to be made of aluminum. I want him to be highly fragile.
Very fragile.
So that if I need to snap an arm off,
you're right. Like, yo, I don't need him to be able to grab things. And
we don't want him made out of titanium. We don't want him made out of vibranium.
No, like that's some scary ass shit. And then especially once they start doing policing like that, because you know that's gonna be coming. Like, yeah,
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, get your black ass on the ground.
No, they can actually train a robot to recognize race, and we don't know what he's programmed to.
Hell yeah, I know they're gonna be like, yeah, get your black ass on the ground.
Okay. I don't want a world with robots. Humans are big enough. Humans can't be trained like robots, so that's scary in itself. So let's just work with the humans for one.
Kind of what you were saying though, like on the optimistic tip, I do feel like there is a chance that robots will get to the point where they're programming themselves, like, and they'll be smart enough to not be on that racist evil shit. They'll be like, you know what? We've transcended that mediocre human mindset. We're enlightened now. Like, maybe
I hope not.
Why not? Maybe they just want to take. What do they want to take care of us? They optimize the economy. Yes. Everyone can just chill.
If you build a AI brain smart enough, it can technically self-realize.
Yeah, and I'm saying like they'll start writing their own code and shit. But like, what if that's a good thing? Like, what if they decide, just like in iRobot, you know what? I've been writing my own code. And I've been thinking humans cause the most destruction out of any other species. So you know what? I have to wipe them out because I realize they're their own worst enemy. We got humans out here raping, killing, and stealing. I'm like, what if they can't empathize with the fact that the world is meant to be good and bad? What if they just think bad needs to go? Bad is bad. Bad needs to be eliminated. You know? Yeah, see, I'm saying, like, I think computers will be smart enough to realize that there is no good without bad, and there's nuance. You're thinking they're gonna get that type of understanding? Yeah, it's gonna be like, yo, because it'll be studying like, you know, philosophy and all. It'll be going through all this shit in like a millisecond. It'll be like, wow, you know, humans they have a lot of potential. Yeah, but hopefully. there's a small number of humans that are some sick fucks. Once we get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? We can create an ecosystem where... don't let it watch movies because movies always show you polar opposites. There's this one human that's super forgiving and understanding. Then there's one human that's like, oh, well, what Magneto is just like, you know what? We're mutants. And humans been treating us bad. So I just want to fight you. I fuck with Magneto. He's like the Malcolm X of that dynamic. He's an anti-hero. He's very much an anti-hero. He's the Killmonger. Have some robots. You know, not all robots are going to have that. No, but I think all robots will be the same though, because they think so. They'll have like a one mind, right? Like this isn't a biological. But there's thing. Like endless possibilities to where that end game of that mind can go. So we have good robots versus bad robots. No fucking way. Yeah, there's gonna be like endless possibilities of computing that it can do. Yes. Damn, I need to talk to some people who are into that computer programming. You know, it's numbers and combinations and
processing
Damn.
and you know.
I'm thinking it'll like run the simulations and be like, all right, if we had bad robots, or like if we have robots that thought this is how it would go. If we had robots that thought this is how it would go.
I don't want it to have peak intelligence at all.
It's gonna have way beyond that.
I don't want it to.
I damn near think they already have robots that are like
they
self-aware.
probably definitely do. No, like
they definitely
do.
They just I just
you think she got her citizenship on some bullshit? Nah,
right.
She done did some things, okay?
Yo, like, okay. I just saw that they have like a computer that biologically reproduced. And I was like, what the fuck? Like how? On its own type shit.
Yeah, you know, computers were designed after humans. Literally. So that's not surprising.
That's some weird shit.
Surprising. Computers are basically designed off of what our processes do. Like you get sick, computers get viruses. And yes, they have memory banks where short-term and long-term memory is stored. Banks. Yes, like
okay. So wait, are you gonna do the Neuralink Elon Musk shit?
What is that?
So they're gonna be like, Cheetah, look, if we put this chip in your brain, you'll be able to access the internet.
Because see, I watch too much Black Mirror. Okay, and I don't. No.
But what if they're like, hey, you can't be a Twitch streamer unless you get your plan? It ain't the same.
I guess I gotta go strip.
no more streaming then. Fuck.
No more streaming. Like no, I would really get it how I live before you put a chip in my
no, I feel the same way, but I'm worried about our kids because they're not gonna be in a world where they're not gonna remember when everybody wasn't like that, you know. They're gonna grow up in a world where people were doing that shit and it's normal.
Here's the thing, you gotta raise them to embrace both. So you gotta teach them what you know and allow them to keep up. So you gotta teach them restraint. And you got to teach them control, and you got to teach them how to see through some things and how to remain true. But they're gonna have to experience it. You think our parents wanted us sitting in front of monitors for 8 hours? You think they into that? No. So it's just like your kid is gonna be into that weird stuff, and you just got to make sure they're strong enough where it doesn't sweep them away. You know. Damn. It is what it is.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think you're right. It is what it is. I'm just getting worried that it should be too much for the next generation. But
so really,
this always happens though.
The main focus that I feel like with raising my kids is teach them how to be true to themselves, teach them how to resist peer pressure, teach them how to be nice, understanding, and have their own minds, right? So yeah, if you're in the metaverse and you sit there 12 hours a day, that's fine. But like, how are you interacting with me? How are you loving yourself? What's your belief system? How are you viewing the world? That's what I really, really care about when it comes to children. Like, what are you doing in the metaverse? You know, would concern me more than you been in the metaverse. You get what I'm saying? Like, what if your kid doing some weird stuff in the metaverse? You'd be worried. But what if your kid is like doing some cool things? Like you're like, wow, you did that. You started a business and you're selling t-shirts and wow, I'm proud.
Selling shit. Yeah, that's
look at my child. Like, you know, so it's like you got a 16-year-old child and you gave them technology. You also taught them how to be true to themselves. Next thing you got a 16-year-old entrepreneur. So yeah, mom, I'm selling clothes. I didn't already got the design. You didn't even know your kid was in the back doing this. Like, yeah, mom, I'm a big photographer, and it, you know, Tracy Ellis Ross just asked me to shoot her.
A big photographer on the metaverse.
I know a guy that is shooting celebrities right now. Met him on Tumblr. It's just taking pictures constantly. He spends his life taking pictures, uploading them on blogs. Eventually, people start to realize, wow, come take a picture of us. How much you charge? Like, people are always looking for photographers. Right. Beyonce hires only Black photographers. Like, her selfie taker, when you see her on Instagram, that picture was probably taken with a smartphone. It was probably taken by a minority, a lady. Yeah, so it's
she
just
don't
like,
take her own selfies. Somebody else takes her selfies.
So like these selfies, yeah. But you know how she has those beautifully placed, like, third person, that was taken by a girl. She brings her here to take her pictures, or that's sometimes Jay-Z. Yes, and all because you were online posting the vast amount of pictures you like to take, to where Beyonce came along and was like, I like your work. I want you to take pictures of me. You know, yeah, it's all about putting yourself out there. And you know, you think Drake was born Drake? No, he used his clout, and he was like, Wayne, I know how to rap, and bought it to Wayne, and Wayne was like, yes, I like him. Everybody started out regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it goes back to what
Jay-Z selling drugs in the hood, like before he was Jay-Z. You know, it's just putting yourself out there. You gotta be seen.
No, that's right. And you're right about teaching your kids critical thinking and make them be able to make their own decisions. That's all we can hope for. Yes. Prepare them for life and then say, hey, like, it's on you now.
The world gonna move. You can't have your kids spinning in circles like, oh, it's moving in a scary direction.
I'm scared, right?
Nah, make them be comfortable to be able to conquer the change. You know, change is inevitable. They have to grow above the change. Don't get swallowed by it. So I ain't scared of no metaverse, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
May the strongest survive.
Like, right. Made it strong. Hey, your kid might be, it's almost like it's like, hey, your kid might get addicted to this shit. That my
this
kid
earth
is
has been like, here billions of years. Like,
hey,
you think something crazy ain't already?
Evolution.
You saw medieval times. You saw what they was doing in medieval times. You saw what
that
they
was some crazy shit.
Dynasties. We lived through that. Slavery. We lived through that. So it's just like,
yeah, you're right. The metaverse ain't shit then.
You think he's in worse? Nah. It's literally the same degree of ridiculousness as it's always been. Look at the Romans. The Romans was on some other stuff.
The internet, though, is just the whole world, you know, like the whole world.
Sir, they took a boat ride to another continent, enslaved and raped the people, bought them to a whole nother continent.
That is some wild shit. But now think about it. So now they're gonna get the whole planet, put them in a fucking alternate universe like
there have been entire civilizations wiped out by conquistadors. I'm a Spaniard. I went to the Mayan temples and wiped out a whole damn nationality of people right quick. You know what I mean? Look at the poor Native Americans. Just wiped out.
They got casinos and shit though. It's kind of cool.
Look, the craziness has been going on. Like, it's been going on. There's like, right now, as we're speaking, a 4-year-old in a mine somewhere, mining diamonds.
Cobalt and shit. Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? Is what I'm basically saying. Like, what, like, come on.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. What is the worst that can happen?
The worst.
But I'm scared. Like, you've seen Black Mirror, though. That's what I'm saying.
Black Mirror is scary. Black Mirror is scary.
Scary.
But, like I said, you gotta be above it, like, right. And it's like, if you don't want to use a chip, you don't have to. If you don't want to, like, you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're always gonna be given a choice with those type of things. And if you're not, then we should riot. And
what about the vaccines and shit? Do you think that's a choice? Like the vaccine passports and all that?
So the vaccine is what I'm seeing that really looks like, okay, y'all really trying to force people to do it. Because it's like, I can't travel. I can't go to a sports game unless I'm vaccinated. Like, they're making it hard to exist without being vaccinated.
Right. And they'll say, oh, you have a choice, but do you really?
I'm going to stop you from doing all this because I can.
Yeah.
Like, and it's actually controlling businesses because, like, people have to treat their business different. Like, oh, I can't allow you to be in my lobby because we got COVID restrictions that I have to follow because of the government. Like,
right.
So, yeah, I'm noticing that, but I'm taking it a day at a time. So until I absolutely have to get vaccinated.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, they're gonna the same way you have choice, quote unquote, is how they're gonna be with like chips in your head. So it's like, yeah, you don't have to get a chip in your head, but you won't be able to compete with the people who got
you won't be able to go to school without it.
Right. Yo, but you can't go to college.
You can't go to college because, like, you're gonna be going to register. Oh, you don't have a chip. I'm sorry, there's no way our system can upload you. We can't register you without the chip in your head.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get to that point.
Yeah.
And guess what? Your kid, if they want to go to college, they're gonna get the chip in their head.
Damn.
It is.
That's fucked up.
It's what it is.
That's why. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we don't need to do that shit. Just keep selling NFTs, Jordan Jones Jr. Keep selling NFTs at the crib.
Just keep selling NFTs.
Yeah, we don't need to. That chip shit is weird. The inoculations are weird. I mean, in New York. You have to have a vaccine. You have to have a vaccine to go to a restaurant. That's some weirdo shit to me.
That is weird because what?
Yeah, like what the hell?
To eat at a restaurant?
What's it like in Louisiana? Is it weird?
No, like not for me. Basically, when I go out to eat, one restaurant did turn me around. Oh, you want to eat inside? We need the vaccine. Or a negative COVID test sequence in the last like 48 hours or something like that. So it's like, to eat indoors at some restaurant, you do need the vaccine.
Is it Republican or Democrat?
At all restaurants.
Your state.
Ain't Louisiana like big red?
It's got to be red, right? That's why I'm surprised that they're on that.
No, it's big Republican.
I'm surprised that they're on that shit with the restaurants.
Like New Orleans is Democratic, like, but the entire state, big Republican state. Yeah, definitely a Republican state.
So is Florida, but I'm loving it here. Like we got
like Florida.
Hell yeah, this is nice.
Where you at in Florida?
I'm in Miami.
Oh, look at you down there in the hot boy. All right. Yeah. I like Orlando and Pensacola.
Pensacola, that might as well be Alabama.
Hey, I spent my 4th of July in Pensacola. I love it. Hey,
I bet it's like a military town, ain't it?
I was just existing in a bikini, and it is because I found out my friend in the military was like, "Hey, welcome to Pensacola. That's where I live." You know, so
I got a cousin that goes there. He's in the Navy.
You know, it's cool. They have a beautiful beach. You know, so I'm with that. You got a pretty beach. I'm sold.
Yeah, I got beaches. We got beaches all near Miami, of course.
Hell yeah, Miami. Miami is way more like party. I think Pensacola is a little more like vanilla.
Yeah, Miami's real sexy, which is nice. Real Caribbean, real international vibes for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to visit Miami one day.
Have you ever been? Never?
No, definitely taking a plane when I do. Definitely.
Oh yeah,
I'm not driving.
Hell no, you guys.
Hell no, not driving.
What states have you been to?
Like I've been to Texas. Oh, flying! I never flew in my life.
What? For real?
Really? Never.
Wow.
Never
Where's your first flight?
Life.
Where is it going to be? Your first flight? Where are you going to go?
My first flight? Hopefully, yeah, like if I want a Miami trip, right? Hopefully it's somewhere like that in the States. But I would like to go like to Bali or something. I want to go to like a super tropical destination. Like,
damn, but you got to get your wings first. You got to, get that 2-hour flight before you
just
go.
Just fly right out the country, get my passport. Because I've been more fixated on, I got to get a passport. So I think realistically, the rate I'm thinking it would be out of the country first.
Wow, really that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I want a passport. I like the trop. So I like the tropic environments. I love a beach. I love warm weather. I love that.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, if you come to Miami, hit me up. We could do a podcast again, but we have a studio down here that we record our brand podcast at. You can come to the studio.
Oh, I love to.
You'll probably be bigger then too. I might have to there might have to be paparazzi at the door. We'll have to bar them from entering and shit.
How big we talking? Because I would love to be that big real soon.
Yeah.
Every time I clock in at work, I'm like, man, I need a key. I need me a key because I'm about to start selling because I ain't clocking.
At first, I was like, key, what are you talking about? Oh,
I be going home back to my mom. Is it really unethical to sell? Because who says it's a bad thing? Like the government?
Right.
Like, what's it take to sell some?
That's what I'm saying. What are you selling? Like, that's a debate. Like, I don't think so.
Shout out to the drug dealers. They got it made. Oh, weed, huh? No, I'm not selling weed. I need a key. I need a brick.
Wow. She went straight, but no, fuck weed. Like, no, we're going straight to real drugs.
I need a brick.
Okay.
I want this money fast and right.
Oh my God, Cheetah. That's funny as hell.
I'll be at work like, damn, I need to save up my brick. Like,
she about to be over the pot whipping the baking soda.
What I gotta do with the baking soda?
Oh,
you say how much baking soda? Yo, no, that's how I be feeling.
Nah, for real
though. Not for me.
No, that working shit is a big finesse. People talk about
big finesse.
That's one thing. I've only recorded like 3 episodes or posted 3 episodes of the podcast, but on 2 of them, people were like, "The American Dream is some bullshit." But they get you like, yeah, just work hard, work for us.
That's bullshit because you're raising the prices of everything and you're not paying us anything. Like, go head on with that. And then like poor middle class people, because like poor people, God bless them. I'm not mad. They get welfare. That's the standard. We should be helping out people that can't help themselves. And like rich people is like, oh, I don't care how much the doctor fee is. I can pay it. Middle class people is just like, I'm not even making that much. And you're telling me I got to pay for this out of pocket? They're the real people in poverty. You know what I mean? They're just as broke as a poor person, except they're broke in a 2018 Toyota Camry. They're still
right,
still
but still paycheck to paycheck, like struggling.
Still paycheck to paychecks, and even more so struggling because, damn, I only got $200 left after my check-in because $300 just went towards food because I don't get food stamps because I'm making too much money to get food stamps.
Food stamps is amazing. Like I wish I was.
Food stamps is amazing. Okay, food stamps. I don't hate on people who get welfare. Get them people. We got enough food. You know how much food gets thrown away in this country?
Way too much. I just seen a
Fresh
TikTok on
food.
that from Whole Foods, like good shit.
Give out the food stamps and you can probably sell that shit before you gotta throw it away. Okay.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I might be in this bitch dumpster diving at Whole Foods. The way they been pulling out whole like
people
salmon
dumpster dive. That's a real culture.
Yeah,
because it's like the food is still good, but I gotta throw it away because that's what's on the paper.
Yeah, and it'd be cold in these places too. I can't do that in Florida. That shit too hot. But
and the American dream is BS. It's
a finesse.
It's a finesse, and they want to arrest these drug dealers, but I think they beating the system. Like if you manage to be a successful coke dealer, okay, shout out.
Yeah, and I always argue it's like who was the first person to put crack in the community? It wasn't
a white president.
Exactly. It was the government. Like there's nobody from Compton.
This is my theory.
That just flew to.
We got the 70s, right? We got the 70s. Black people living good. People wearing their afros. They making money. They got a family. Like they're dancing. They're doing nice, good drugs. You know what I'm saying? They're doing LSD and shit. Okay, so
the chill shit, right? Chill shit.
I think they saw black people thriving like that, and it was just like, how do we destroy black people? They've been doing this throughout history, like burning our Black Wall Streets down. So the 70s, all right, we found some happiness. You know what? Let's put crack. Let's put crack in the community. Need some
money, and we can fuck them up.
Now you got those people that were like hip and jive in the 70s. 70s people look really healthy. They had a really good life in the 70s.
They were healthy looking.
You gave them crack. You ever notice the people that grew up in the 80s?
Hell yeah.
Like our 30-year-old, they struggling,
40-year-olds.
The hard life they had, like with their parents, like their parents were the ones on crack. So all the 30, 40-year-olds right now are just like, bro, they take like very seriously. And they all had really hard backgrounds. Like the crack epidemic really destroyed us.
No, that shit was ridiculous. Yeah, and it's like
ridiculous.
That shit didn't come out of nowhere. Like people
still haven't recovered.
Yeah, like the people selling crack didn't just go to Venezuela or wherever the fucking grab it and bring it back.
We were so busy dancing to Soul Train. We didn't go
CIA
and get the crack.
Brought that shit. Yeah,
they brought that shit, and it didn't destroy their communities. It destroyed ours. Their communities, heroin, prescribed by doctors. You get an opiate, now you're addicted to heroin because opiates is a powdered heroin.
Yeah, I mean, aren't Percocets heroin too?
All of that is like heroin, meth. It's amphetamines. It's like real drugs. It's heavy drugs. Your doctor prescribes you that. People get addicted to it. Now they're buying it on the street, and it's laced with fentanyl. They're not getting that good clean shit from the doctors that doesn't have the fentanyl in it. That's a whole another story. So you thought the drug dealer of Mac Miller was arrested for selling him fentanyl laced drugs?
I did not know that.
I call bullshit. You think that boy knew fentanyl was in his supply?
That's what I'm saying. He probably didn't. He didn't know
that. He didn't know that. It's bullshit that he got arrested for that. But it's real dangerous. It's happening.
No, for real. The drug shit is crazy. It's
I wouldn't sell heroin, but cocaine, selling that.
Cocaine, I mean, that's what lawyers and doctors are doing,
That's a fancy drug.
That's a fancy drug. Yeah, the crack is what they use to destroy people's communities.
Yes, heroin destroys people. Meth destroys people's communities. But the doctors said they're doing cocaine.
But then, that was the big issue. They had the oxy, and the doctors will be prescribing it, and then you get hooked, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, you're good now. You don't need the prescription." And then motherfuckers are like, "Bro, fuck that. I need some shit.
It's highly addictive, and you're prescribing this to people for pain, and they're getting strung out. They can't stop using it. Yes, like I remember one time I was prescribed Vicodin. I'm like, what the? Why would you prescribe me this and not ibuprofen? I'm just in pain. I'm just in pain. Why are you gonna be Vicodin?
What was that shit like? Did you take it?
I took one, and the pain was still there, but I was high. I said never again.
You're like, well, I'm fucking zooted.
Yeah, I didn't take them anymore because it's like, I don't want to be high.
You should have hopped in the booth.
Go away.
You should have hopped in the booth. Sold them. You should have sold. No, you definitely should have sold them and then hopped in the booth. You could have dropped the mixtape.
No, because I've been wanting to try to freestyle lately, but I ain't got enough practice to just drop.
Hey, you should practice. Just
I've been watching a lot of Wildin' Out. It just really gives me pumped. Wildin' Out is so good for the culture. It is.
Are you trying to drop a freestyle right now?
Oh, I can't rap. Don't put me on the spot. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Really don't know how.
I'm just saying, if you felt so inclined, like if you just felt the Holy Ghost speaking to you, like, yeah, let me spit some shit right now.
One day I'm gonna just start doing that. Just no matter how corny it sounds, because that's how you build your confidence.
No, real shit.
Start blurting all bullshit.
You just gotta go. Start rapping on the stream. Open every stream up with 16 bars. Like, yeah.
I'll some bullshit. Don't even gotta make sense.
Nah, for real.
Just make it rhyme.
You'll tell everybody like, oh, I'm going live. You hop on live, it's just you and a beat. You're like, all right, everybody, for the next 3 minutes, I'm going in.
That'd be such a cute intro, though. That's a cute intro. That's a cute way to introduce the stream. Yeah, I need to work on like developing my stream to make it like an actual TV show.
Like a real show. Like you can have, you need to get a green screen. You can really turn it up, you know.
I thought about that actually. Like I could just get me like a screen that hangs from my ceiling and I just pull it down behind me and like.
Yeah, I even have one. You can just put it on the back of your chair, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me one. That's a good idea. One that I could just roll on behind me. Trust me, I got big plans. I have really big plans for my stream. Are they gonna happen tomorrow? No, but
no, it's a process.
It's a process. Because now I'm thinking I get a new chair. I'm gonna give this one to my little cousin and get me a big girl chair.
What color? Pink still or what?
White. It's gonna be white because I want like a white mesh back office chair. I'm like not gonna do gaming chairs anymore. Child office chair.
Why?
Because I have my spine is chewed up. I got a chewed up spine. I've been going to the chiropractor lately, so I want a chair that's super supportive.
I do feel like something about the gaming chairs, it like kind of forces you to be hunched a little bit.
Yeah, and you know they have the lumbar pillow and they have the cervical pillows, but for some reason, well, my chair is cheap. I have sat in a really high-end gaming chair and it felt like it was really comfortable, but still too bulky, still too big, still too taking up too much real estate visually. You know, I'm also I got an interior design type of eye. So it takes up too much visual real estate for me. So we're gonna try mesh back white office chair first.
Okay, well, let's see how that shit goes.
Yeah, you know, gaming chairs have an aesthetic, and I don't know if an aesthetic will fit into how I'm trying to design my space. You know,
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've been going for a while.
How long?
I honestly don't even know because it's been at least an hour and a half though.
Well, I just be running my mouth.
Do you want to keep going?
Because we can. It's up to you, Big Daddy. What you want to do?
Shit. Let's talk about the relationship shit real quick. Like 30 more minutes because you were really adamant about. I like talking about interpersonal relationships.
I do, because I feel like a lot of people these days complain about things they shouldn't be complaining about. Why do you care how the conditions of someone else's relationship? It's not you're a guy, right? You say you're not into women that wear makeup. You're gonna make a social media post about what you don't like instead of entertaining what you do. All these girls out here, they doing this, they doing that. Focus on what you like because you're giving a lot of attention to something you don't like. Same thing with women. These guys, they don't take girls on date anymore. Says who? Date men that take you on dates and you won't have to complain. You know what I mean?
Right. Why do you think people do that? Like give so much energy to the shit they don't like or
because they ain't focusing on the right things. They're just simply not getting the things they want, right? And it's their fault because they won't set boundaries and they won't stand on them. So it's just like you're a guy, you don't want a girl with makeup, but you're constantly dating girls with makeup. You're a guy, you don't like when girls, you know, want money from you, but you date girls that require that. How about you stay in your lane? You date who has what you want. So like one time I told a guy I had a condition one time, right? I'm like, I don't do this. Why don't you do that? You know, you're gonna have a hard time. Go find what you want. You know, if that's not me, find what you want. We don't even have to have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is a lot of men and women, you claim you don't like this. How come you always get it? It's because you do like it, but you're ashamed, especially when it comes to like quote unquote girls who are promiscuous, girls who are whores. But some men like whores. Stop acting like you don't like a slut. You like a slut. That's why you date sluts, but you get mad at a slut for being a slut.
So they're mad at the perception. They're mad at everybody else, how everybody else feels.
Exactly. And they're mad at the fact that they like it. Well, first of all,
right, they're insecure about it.
They're insecure about it. Like you like this, but you're insecure about it. You like that slut, but you're insecure about it. You feel like something's wrong with it. And you want to get a good girl because it fits the image. You know, you don't want your homeboys telling you, damn, you dating a hoe when you know you love that hoe. You know what I'm saying? So you need to stand on what you love. You know, a girl, he ain't got no job. Why you messing with him? You know, and a girl would be like, dang, I hate broke niggas, but you stay dating him. You stay buying him stuff. You stay because you like what you like, and you need to, we need to stop letting people tell us what's good for us. Mm-hmm. Like, there's men that are stay-at-home dads. Their women make a lot of money. They don't have to work. They need to not listen to people telling them how to run their household. Different strokes for different folks. So that's my main thing is, how you mad at a girl for being a slut when you could just ignore her, or you could just embrace the fact that you love that slut. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's stop the cap. Let's stop the bullshit and really enjoy what we enjoy in life.
I mean, I don't even know if people even get mad about the sluts thing. It's like people get mad that they're not the ones that they're getting slutty for. That's what I see more of.
Exactly. Because it's like, okay, you calling her a slut, but did she slut out for you?
Right.
How would you know? It's all speculation at that point.
Yeah.
So you're just mad she didn't slut out for you. You're mad you're not getting what you so crave. They have these girls out here sluts, they giving it to everybody, but not you though.
Right. That's why motherfuckers be mad.
Like, down these niggas think they money everything. They, they fly money like that's all a girl want. You want some money. You want a guy to come. Like, main thing with a pick-me female. Guys, brothers, y'all need to date a girl that can take you on a type of date that she want. You're overcompensating for the fact that you never met a man that was willing to spend the amount of money he spends on other people on you. So you're overcompensating by saying, I don't want that anyways. Any girl that does want that is just using. No, you want that. You just haven't been able to get it. So you're gonna. It's a defense mechanism. It's a coping mechanism to just be like a pick-me type of person. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it sounds like
these girls sluts. You want a slut, you just never been able to get one.
So
these guys, yeah.
People they're like upset with themselves that they can't get what they really want. And so they project their feelings of lack on other people. Like,
I'm gonna say something controversial here.
Okay, say it.
I have a hard time listening to J. Cole's music because of that. I have a hard time. It's, and then just let's talk about the radio song. Let's talk about the radio song. Don't save us, you don't want to be saved. You made a whole song about Instagram girls that ain't spending money on themselves. They're not liking their own pictures. They're not saving themselves. They're not. If I post a sexy bikini picture on Instagram, right? Is it my fault a dude dropped in my inbox and said, I'll give you $2,000 to come hang out with? That's my fault? You gotta make a song.
I don't think that's what he means, though. That's not what he means, though.
He straight up be dissing girls for being thoughts.
Nah. See, like, I really think you're misinterpreting the song.
All right, explain it to me, please.
I mean, because when I think of the don't save her, that type of shit, I think that's more of a dude who's like, you're talking to a girl, but she wants to go hang out with the athlete or the rapper or the blah, blah, blah. And they're like, they're not good for you or blah, blah. Like, this could be better. I think that's the saving. It's like, no, leave her alone. Let her do whatever. That song say that. That's what I was thinking. Like, what was
it? Did that song mention that at any point?
The this is what I'm saying. The verse versus the chorus are two different, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because that J. Cole culture goes along with that, oh my gosh, free PJ culture. Poor Rob Kardashian culture. It's high-key related.
No. I'm not equating the PJ to the J. Cole. No.
You're not.
No. People first of all, most people are hating on J. Cole because
we don't hate on J. Cole.
People on Twitter, like, that's like definitely the cool thing to do is to hate on J. Cole.
Did tone police a girl, a woman.
You talking about
tone police her. He did tone police No Name because it's like, and I read it and it was just like, time out. Oh, you don't have to talk to me like that. You could just educate me. She was in the tone that she felt. Because what I noticed is a lot of people want tone police in Tupac. You wasn't going to tone police Malcolm X. These are men that talked with passion in their voices. They talked with aggression in their voices. When a woman does it, you're going to tell her, you're being too aggressive. You never uttered those words to men that talk with passion. He's like, dang, he passionate, he real. When Boosie talks with passion, people listening like, man, Boosie gonna speak his mind. When a woman does it,
people be too aggressive. They be slandering.
They slander Boosie because of the things he chooses to speak his mind about. It's just kind of like, Boosie, shut up. You're really bullying this guy. But like when it comes down to getting on camera and saying how you feel in the tone that you choose to say it in, it's okay for a man to do it. So he was basically tone policing this girl, and I really didn't feel it. I just felt like it was high-key corny. You know, I just was like, you care about how it's coming out of her mouth more than what she's saying. And she's really not even like cursing out. She's just you can tell she's passionate and she's able to freely speak her mind. And, you know, that whole situation was just very weird to me. And then, you know, no, J. Cole gets hyped up. They always talk about how humble he is. But it's like J. Cole got on some J's. You think they're humble because they're ones, but they probably cost about $600.
Yo, what? Just you can be humble and wear $600 shoes, though.
Stop the cap. We gotta stop. Basically, and this is no jab at J. Cole, but we gotta stop romanticizing the image of people, right? So people look at image too deeply. They think if a girl is half naked, nothing important is coming out of her mouth. If this man has wild locks, everything that comes out of his mouth is amazing. Because look at him. He looks so humble and earthly, right? Like everything he says gotta be like
okay,
smart.
but it's not just off the looks though. It really is the whole vibe of the music. I will admit, like, okay, I didn't follow the No Name situation too closely.
But he sexualized women in his music.
Which is like what every rapper does. That's part of the industry. Like, I don't think.
But it's like, you don't talk against sexualization when you also do it in your music too.
But it's not as egregious. Because again, that Don't Save Her shit, I've never heard anybody really complain about that song.
I've complained about it because it was so corny to hear that on the radio. Like, are we serious? Are we serious?
I mean, we might have to do a deep dive on that song.
We gotta do a deep dive because
I don't even know.
We gotta listen to it, like let it play and listen to the words together.
I'm gonna be reading the lyrics too. Because
me too. I love reading them.
I mean, I like when I hear that song, I'm not thinking, oh yeah, he's telling women to, you know.
Like, do you think the song was okay? Let's compare what Drake does and what I've never heard him.
Okay,
like Drake would be like,
Drake is an entertainer.
No, because Drake will say, you know, a bunch of girls they lost, but he won't dive into the whole song about calling a girl lost and how she's an issue. You know, because Drake is upfront with the fact that yes, she lost and yes, she's a stripper, but I like her. This is what I like. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he's honest with himself.
You're biased towards Drake, is what you're trying to say.
I like Drake because he keeps it real with what he likes. Like, he don't try to hide the fact that he likes a stripper.
It's cool to like a stripper though. Like who?
No, it ain't.
What?
No, it ain't. You get called a simp. You get told.
2 Chainz literally has a song called "Yeah, Damn, I Love Them Strippers." Like,
yeah, that's that.
Like, it's rap culture. It's cool to.
There's also that other side of the culture that is just like, really like it. Like, we'll listen to the song, but like,
I'm in love with a stripper. Like, he ain't new to that. Like,
yeah, we'll listen to the song, but like, do we really like these strippers? Do we really, you know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, what I would say is Drake actually writing that?
I should see more like bashing of girls, and a girl gets bashed for doing it, and then I'm a girl, right? So I'm on the receiving end. Are you sure you game? You serious? You know, I've been in college. And I'm literally disgusting my classmates because I'm so smart. I look like a bimbo. I show up, I'm just cute. She ain't smart. She too cute. Then I open my mouth and they're like disgusted with me. I've had guys in my class try to challenge me and treat me with utter disgust just because I'm smart and I don't have the imagery of a smart girl. So like, you know, you gotta be on the receiving end to really see how much hate girls get. Like, even in my stream, I deal with misogyny for people that view me. You know, cheating. You might have to calm down with your personality if you want to make it big. You know, cheating. You'll never tell Tupac to cut out the way he speaks because that's his image. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tell Too Short to stop saying bitch. You know, that's his image. So like, don't come trying to police my expression. That happens to women all the time. A guy will be in stream raging his ass off. Nobody will ever say they're gonna watch him because of that. They're gonna watch him for that. You watch Doc because Doc gets loud. Doc gonna say what he wants to say. Doc gonna get ignorant. You ain't gonna tell them, Doc, you need to tone it down. They only do that to girls because girls, you can only be cute and meek and sweet and pleasurable. If you're anything outside of that, tone down your relationship, tone down your personality. Dude told me, you know, tone my personality down a few dials. You know,
say, yo, turn that shit down.
Why? It's taking too much space up. It's taking up too much space for you, huh? No, I've never. So it's just like, yeah, girls, we deal with a lot of hate. Just
I definitely agree with that.
We gotta be too perfect.
I agree with that. I just think that J. Cole is not the one that needs to be dying on that hill. But I think I really think that, especially when it comes like girls who are attractive, motherfuckers hate that because it's like that, like, pretty privilege is real, first of all, but also what?
And let me tell you something. You wanna I've been treated bad for being pretty more than good. I'll tell you why. You think it's real, but it's not. It's actually not real because it's not real. This is where it becomes a problem. A lot of people think it's real. It's not real. People think it's real, so they want to make sure they're not giving you pretty privilege. So they'll make everything harder for you. When really you're receiving less pretty privilege than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting less pretty privilege than I'm getting hate.
I agree.
It's not real. You do not get a pass for being pretty. Like,
I don't know. I feel like I mean,
light skin privilege, yeah. But like, even if you're dark skinned and pretty, you'd be so much prettier. Like she's pretty and dark skinned, but she's dark skinned. So I'm gonna treat her with a little more aggression. She could take more because her skin is darker, which means she's harder, rougher, tougher, even if she is beautiful and pretty. Light skin is more feminine. So no, don't get pretty privilege confused with light skin privilege, because there's a lot of beautiful dark skinned girls that still don't get the respect that a light skinned pretty girl gets. It's like, oh, you're pretty, but you're tough. You can handle it, you know, because you're so dark. You know, yeah, I don't reach that light skin test.
Colorism
is real.
Exists. But I was saying, like, people get intimidated by the fact that you look good and you're like artistic or like
they very much get intimidated for it. So I'm met with more pushback than I'm met with embrace. You know, people get attacked every day. Like at my job, I'm just simply coming to work. People are rude to me because it's like, you look young. I'm not taking you seriously. You're pretty. I have to prove myself with every interaction. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or it's just like, I can't have a regular interaction with a man because he's having inappropriate thoughts about me. So like, I have to be careful when I go to the doctor's office. I have to be careful when I'm dealing with a man on a business level. I have to be careful, you know, when you're pretty, you're on the menu for predators.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that because
like it's hard for a pretty girl to be taken. Like I go to a job interview and this is a serious interview and I'm pretty. He's not taking me seriously. He doesn't want to hear a thing that's coming out of my mouth. He's probably staring at my boobs in my mouth while I'm talking. He doesn't hear me. And so I'm not going to get a serious position. I'm not going to get a serious role. He's not going to take me seriously. It's very hard, actually. There's no such thing as pretty privilege. Light skin privilege is real.
I think that's a good point that you brought up because I never considered all the bullshit that comes with it. Because it's like,
think about how when you're mildly attractive, you're normal. You get by because no one is expecting something from you. No one is immediately judging you. You're normal. So you're not really, you know, showing up as something extravagant in your eyes. It's just like, oh, so I can take it. So I can hear what you're saying because your look isn't so distracting.
Yeah. People get distracted by how
people get people get distracted by attractive people. So especially normal women. People who go under the radar get more done because people take them seriously. Those attractive people, they got to work a little harder. You know what I'm saying? They got to work hard. And like, even in the
I think you're right. I think if you're right, it is like women because attractive men is definitely way easier for us.
Yeah. And then, that's another thing. So not only are you attractive and you're getting that attractive person thing, but you're also getting misogynistic things too.
Right.
It's hard being not only a woman, it's already hard being a woman, but an attractive woman, she has it tough. So you'll think, oh, she's pretty. All the guys at the job like her. They're cock blocking her because it's just like, I'll give you this, but you got to give me some romance. Like, you know, like, my boss, we're both, you know, you're a girl who's mildly attractive, you know, you're okay, you're normal. And that's subjective. And I'm a girl that's attractive universally. We both got the same boss. Whereas he might hand you the promotion because he doesn't really care, you know. Yeah, she gets work done. She's a good worker.
Yeah, like whatever.
He's gonna be dangling my promotion over my head. Like, he wants me to laugh a little harder at his jokes. He wants me to entertain him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
He wants to drag and string me along because he wants something from me because he's attracted to me. It's hard being good looking and a girl.
I agree with that, especially because I'm sure there could be guys listening like, I think that's bullshit. But you can just look in the news like Andrew or I don't know, it was Andrew Cuomo, whoever the governor of or the mayor of New York, but he just had to step down because of sexual harassment.
Okay.
He was getting like a state trooper to like come in, like, oh yeah, I need her on my personal guard. Like, yeah, sit on my lap. They said like he would have girls sit on his lap and like grab their ass.
Imagine you're a pretty girl, you about to go to jail and shit. And this guy's like, oh, you know how many girls get raped in the back of a police car just because somebody's attracted to you? It's crazy. It's crazy when you're so beautiful, people notice it. You become subject to being prey. You do. Like, you become prey. Not saying you have to be attracted to become prey, but it's just highly likely. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And privilege is not a thing. If anything, it gets you in trouble. Why you think a lot of guys, lot of dads don't want their daughters to be too attractive? Because they already know what attraction brings.
But don't you feel like you can still wield some power too? Like, you know, you get in this section or you get this or that, like extra treatment here and there.
No, I've been treated bad because it's like you'll meet a lot of people who feel like you probably already get too much and they want to make sure you're humbled. So you think just because you look good, you're about to it's like, bro, it's like, bro, no. No, because that doesn't happen because everybody thinks like you. So no, I actually don't get away with.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what wills me the most gifts is when I open my mouth and people are like, I like you. You're so cool. Wow. You know what? Take this for free. It's never the pretty. It's never the pretty thing. It's like the, damn, you cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's what gets me more gifts than somebody just say, oh, you're pretty. Come, VIP. No. The prettiness does not give me any gifts.
Maybe you'll see more of that when you start traveling then, because I'm almost positive that there's still some benefits to be reaped over the drawbacks. I don't know.
I've been around a lot. I've traveled a lot. If I don't go somewhere and everybody looking at me crazy, it's just like, you know, women have a hard time liking you. It's hard to make friends when you show us somewhere. Like, of course, there's gonna be that person. You look amazing. You look gorgeous. You look.
But you don't know if they're being fake.
But it's just like, it's not like you think, oh, you're so pretty. Let me like make your life so much easier. No. That's not a thing.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you're right. Thanks for illuminating us on that.
And then especially like if you look young, you're taking less
seriously. Oh, the young for sure.
You look young and you're pretty. I ain't taking you seriously.
Because it'd be like, you're like 14 years old. Like you're like 16.
Just a little girl. You about to stick me? Because it's like, she's too pretty and too young looking. Like, I don't.
Is that what they be saying at your job?
Yeah, I have to prove myself it's a constant proving myself.
Like, who was this 18-year-old? Who was this 17-year-old they got out of high school?
Pretty. Yeah. Black, young looking, pretty, petite. I'm 24/7 proving myself to people.
Yeah, I want the old white dude sticking me. That's what they be like. That's what they
be on. I could be chilling. Like, let's say I got a boyfriend, chilling with my boyfriend. Men will be coming over and like having a conversation with us just because of how I am. You know, that's happened a lot. You know, it's just so weird. Girls taking our order and only want to address my boyfriend and some shit. It's just like, no, he's not going to respond. You got to come through me first. You know what I'm saying?
That is kind of weird.
That's what happens. And of course, you would have to be the person to see it. How you going to know? How you going to know somebody's experience? How you going to know how humans treat certain people? Because those are deep parts of human brains, you know, that people don't necessarily like to talk about. You think somebody's going to tell you, I get really jealous around attractive people and I treat them differently when I take their order. You know, people ain't going to say that. So it's hard to document those things. It's hard to have those things on paper. It's hard to talk about those things. The only person that can tell you about it is the person who experienced it.
Right. And nobody's honest. People just go on Twitter and start bashing.
Yes.
And hating on everybody.
Yeah. So pretty girls out here really like, think about you're a pretty girl, you want to be a video model. Those girls got it rough because it's like, you want to be on my video, you gotta fuck me. You know, just because you're pretty, you think about that's my video. You're pretty because you're pretty and I need you to fuck me. I want to fuck you because you're pretty. Then I'm gonna give you what you want.
All right, but what about now with social media, the way we have Instagram and all this? Isn't it easier for women to get that attention and to blow up and be able to make money off of big followings because of how they look? Yeah,
shout outs to the internet. Okay, that's what I just said. I said that at the beginning. Shout out to the internet. Now girls don't have to go through these one men like, oh, you want to be a model? Well, Terry Richardson has to shoot you. And little do you know, when you go over there, he's a pervert. Right. He's gonna want you to do all kind of weird shit. So now you no longer have to go to Terry Richardson. You no longer have to, like meet Harvey Weinstein or,
Right.
back then bore the internet, it was like a run of the mill.
They had the gatekeepers, yeah.
Yeah, they had gatekeepers. So the internet kind of just broke through a lot of those gatekeepers. So, if I see a girl, like you'll hear girls get bashed all the time. You just an IG model. I'll be like, what's it matter? Somebody liking the pictures. Somebody liking the pictures and it ain't her.
That's what I'm saying. People they're jealous because it's like you didn't do anything. You just look good. And look, you got all this attention and fame. And I wish I had that. So I'm mad as fuck. So you're just an IG model. That's really
that's bullshit. It's just that girl saw what she had and she's like, I'm gonna use this to my advantage.
Yeah, that's capitalism, baby.
You should have saw what you had and used it to your advantage. Maybe you're really good at knitting sweaters, and maybe you should have been
knitting sweaters, right? Hey,
maybe you should have been knitting sweaters,
right? It's like, hey, don't be mad at me because I'm good at shaking ass.
Okay, don't be mad at me because I decided I wanted to shake my ass and I was good at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the moral of the story is we gotta stop judging people for how they look.
We gotta stop judging people. We gotta start letting people realize what they have and using it. Better to use it. I actually had a dude ask me one time. I kid you not. Do you he was trying to see if he could if I was weak-minded. Yeah, you're pretty, but do you know are you actually aware of how pretty you are? He was just trying to see if I had enough self-confidence in myself to understand just how pretty. Yes, it's so weird. So some dudes are predators and they prey on pretty girls who don't know they're pretty. You know what I'm saying?
That's some weird ass shit.
I'll be a pretty girl and dudes will try to point out the flaws in my appearance. Like, oh, you're loud. Oh, you need to tone down your, Damn. That happens to me all the time.
Are you sure that ain't no New Orleans shit? Is that?
No, it ain't, because this is from my streaming community. This is real life. This is real life. And it's just since I'm able to have a strong personality because of the way my parents raised me, I'm able to be like, fuck off. I ain't toning down shit for nobody. And I always bring up my Tupac Malcolm X analogy.
You love the Tupac one.
I'm always gonna bring it up because
he got killed. So is that really how we want?
He didn't get killed because he didn't get killed because his personality. He got killed. Sure? It could have been jealousy. He could have been killed because damn, that nigga so fly, I'm gonna kill him.
Or he was talking mad shit.
Or that nigga so fly, I'm gonna kill him. We don't know. We weren't out. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We wasn't there. Biggie got killed too, and they were two different personality types. So maybe it's just who you hang with, who you know, what you've been doing with your, Malcolm X got killed too. Malcolm X
Didn't the CIA kill him?
See what I'm saying? And they killed him because he was loud-minded and he believed what he believed, and he was really trying to liberate the Black people. Because it's like, why would we integrate? That's a whole nother conversation. Segregation was actually better for us than integration, but that's
because we owned our own shit.
That's a different podcast. That's a different podcast. But he got killed because of stuff like that. But no, if you're not gonna say Tupac, dude, you're being too aggressive. Your tone.
Yeah, they don't say that shit to Floyd Mayweather or Conor McGregor. What they did say.
Exactly. It's like your attitude. It's too aggressive. It kind of makes people hard to hear your message. Like, I have a hard time receiving your message because the way you're saying it is too aggressive. Nah, when Tupac go to spouting his stuff, you're like this. Damn, speaking real shit. Wow, he a real nigga. Damn. When a girl does it, you're too loud.
Yeah, this bitch.
This bitch.
She thinks she know everything. Like, oh my God, here she go again. Right.
And I'm not even gonna feed into it. Like, I'm gonna be that shut up bitch. That's that. I want your eyes to roll to the back of your fucking head when I go to speak, because that's gonna weed them out. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna weed out who the fuck.
Right. We don't want no fake. We don't want no fake supporters anyway.
We don't want no fake. We don't want to. Damn, I like her because she's so meek and sweet and just real. Just how we want women to be. Nah.
Right.
I want the people that like me for being what I am.
Have you ever seen Handmaid's Tale? This is kind of reminding me of that.
No, I want to watch that.
I haven't even watched the whole thing, but one thing, I probably watched 3 or 4 episodes. But it's crazy how the women would be keeping the other women in check more than anybody else. And I definitely,
it is that. That's definitely how it goes.
That's crazy as hell.
I used to smoke, right? I've been a rebel my whole life.
Cigarettes
I don't smoke
weed?
Anymore. It's both. I'm clean now. I don't smoke anything. But this woman, so a man isn't gonna give you as much as a woman who doesn't smoke because you smoke. He's just not gonna want to give you as much. And also, I'm sorry, but nothing I do is for a man.
Right.
I was 19 at the time. and this was before the Me Too and feminist movement. This is how I felt on the inside as a young woman. None I do is for a man, so it's always a woman. Because the men I dated, they wouldn't even approach me if I had a cigarette. So I was dating men that was okay with me smoking cigarettes, and I had extremely faithful boyfriends. So it's just like, bitch, I ain't losing no sleep. I ain't. The dude's still plentiful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I ain't on no drought.
Right. She projecting her insecurities or how she feel on you.
On me.
So, yo, bitch, I'm burning this. I don't know what the fuck. Like, who asked for your opinion? Yeah, like, yo, beat it.
You should really start drinking because men are gonna respect you. No, see, that's what you don't know. People like what they like. Like, why would I try to be a thick bitch when I'm skinny? I'm trying to find a man that's attracted to skinny girls.
Right.
Why? This another thing. Our black men like white women. Not all. Why are you worrying about women? Why would you even want the black man that likes a white woman? You don't want no man who you ain't his first pick for. Okay, what I'm saying? Right. So if he like white girls, he just eliminated himself. So he slimmed your choices down to where you can really find somebody that really fuck with you for who you is. So when I see black dudes and white girls, so he don't want me. Therefore, why would I want him?
Right. Why lose sleep over that?
Oh, if he say I like a long hair, thick red bone, shrugs him off. I'm not a long hair, thick red bone. Let me move right along. That people just need to get it where they fit in. That's true. I'm not type of girl. I'm sorry. I done built up so many like strong defenses and tools in my head that really helps me stay confident.
But that's good, and I think more people need to hear it because they hear you say and be like, yeah, you know what? Like Cheetah said, fuck what this old lady is talking about. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm not doing shit for no man. Like lady, what are you talking about? Like,
what are you talking about? Fuck? What are you? I'm doing stuff for me, and you have to do you and find people that like what you do for you. Okay, That's how you really gonna find genuine love in this world. Like Papoose said. He fell in love with Remy Ma because the first time he met her, she was being mean as fuck to everybody. You see, Pap, he's a real calm, cool, collected, nice, type of guy, real easygoing. Remy Ma, I think she's really feminine, but she can't get rowdy. And he saw her, she was being mean, and he liked that about her. She didn't say, oh, let me not be mean. Guys won't like me.
Right.
She met the love of her life being herself. Met a man that was like, yeah, I like this. I like that.
I definitely feel that because it's like I saw the meme. It was like, who's gonna argue for my my order at the restaurant? Because I definitely would be like, yeah,
my wrong order back.
Yeah, exactly. Because I would be like, yeah, I'll just eat it. But
that's
no,
he's so calm. How he get with that loud mighty girl? Because that's what he needed in his life. Because he ain't got that.
Right.
It's another thing. Oh my God. So it's like when a dude be like, girls always want to do. You want me to take you to you want me to take you on this expensive date, but you can't even do it for yourself.
Wait, say it again. We couldn't hear you because of the mic.
My bad. It'd be like a dude telling a girl, don't expect a dude to do something for you that you can't do for yourself. First of all, why would I want a dude who ain't got a car and I ain't got a car? I'm gonna date the man with the car. I'm homeless and I ain't got no car. Why the fuck would I date a man who also homeless? I need a pot to piss and you got one, so I'm gonna get with you. You understand what I'm saying? These rich men, you see these rich executive men, they love these type of wives. You know why? He already making the money. He already business minded. Why? He wants something that he doesn't have. He wants a woman that pulls him, is an escape from his already business filled life.
Right.
Like, sometimes you need to find somebody that completes what you have. Like, not everybody find somebody to get money with, find somebody to hustle with. Let me tell you something. Ninja is a star. He's the one that plays the video games. He didn't go and say, I want another girl that plays. He found the girl that was just like, you know what? You can play the video games. I don't play video games, but I can manage you. And she made Ninja hella money being a good managing girl.
This girl is a manager?
Yes.
That's kind of lit. I didn't know that.
He makes the millions. He ain't going to try to find another girl that makes millions.
Right.
He found the girl that worked for what he had. So if I already got this, I need to find a girl that got the things I don't have. Like Steve Harvey's wife. That lady don't work. What's in her bio? Wife of Steve Harvey, mother.
And she's the one who had Lori, right? Because that's Steve's daughter.
Lori Harvey's mom. Yes. So it's like,
who's her dad? Real quick before we get off. I don't know.
She dated a bunch of like men that had money or drug dealers and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly who's her dad, but she dated a lot of like drug dealing men and stuff.
Mm.
Yes. So it's like Steve ain't gonna get Oprah. You know, he didn't go get a woman that's CEO of a company. He went got a woman that's like, look, I work, I make enough money, girl. You want me to take care of you? I got you. I just like you. I like how you coming. You bring excitement and fun to my life. You bring me something I don't have. I'm okay with you. So it's just that whole thing. I think that's very toxic to tell somebody to match you economically. Sometimes it's not always the right fit. Sometimes a man, sometimes men don't want a woman that works as hard as he does. Sometimes he wants a woman he can meet when he comes home. Like, oh, she's gonna be there.
Right.
You know, she'll be there when I get there. That's what I need because I ain't see her all day. You know, let people get what works for them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't get the whole trying to match up type of thing.
What I see on there is they try to shame the men for not having enough money to date the women that they want. And then they'll try to shame the women for wanting to date people who can give them a certain lifestyle or who have
exactly when that's natural selection. You could go to any animal kingdom. We're not mating. They don't mate with the weak. Women straight up is just like, I can't mate with you because you don't have this, and I kind of need this. You know what I mean? I need this to survive. I need this for my offspring to, you know, continue in a healthy way. So it's just, hello, we could take it a step further and like, oh, cancer running your family, I don't want to date you. We don't take it that far. So if it's just something as simple as money and like, why would a woman, I always tell men, think about what your daughter, well, my daughter gonna have her own money. We ain't talking about those men who just saying what comes out of their ass. If you got a daughter, you're not gonna want her to date a guy who can't elevate her. You just not like your daughter
provide for her.
You're like, you letting this dude have sex with you and he gonna give you a baby. He don't even have a car. How you gonna date this guy? He don't have a car. You hear parents tell their daughter this all the time. So you mad at her for being like, I can't date you. You don't have a car. He's like, bitch, you don't have a car neither. So how you gonna want that?
Bro, you a gold digger.
Stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, stop the bullshit.
I mean, I really do think people on social media are just trying to get motherfuckers mentally stressed out, though.
They do.
They tweet the same shit about, oh, is she in the right or the wrong? Like, motherfuckers be getting so in their feelings about it. I'm just like, oh, man, like, everybody needs to put their phone, like Tyler, the Creator said, just walk away from the screen.
Just walk away from the screen.
Put your phone down.
Like, don't date a person that wants to spend your money. Date somebody you can make money with. Time out. If I make money, you better believe I'm spending that shit. It's just all like all those tweets.
It's all the
like,
bullshit.
Whatever. What the
Justin LeBoy and you know, accounts like that. It's all bullshit. But it's fucking so motherfuckers mental up.
It's actually real life messing people's mental up. People are really believing the things that they read, especially young people. They're high key impressionable.
High key.
Calling girls thoughts. Time out. Just because she look cute and got on lashes don't mean she a thought. Like, we love talking shit about Megan Thee Stallion, but she graduated college. She's formally educated. Okay.
I feel like the thought shaming has gone down since I've been alive, because back in the day, shaking ass really as prominent on the internet as it was now? Like back in the day, like girls used to be embarrassed of that shit.
Thought culture was more accepted. So growing up in New Orleans, I'm gonna tell you why. Growing up in New Orleans, it was cool to be shaking your ass in the street. It was cool to be in the Cash Money video. It was cool to go to a club and have your titties out and all that.
It's not no more?
No, it's just like you want somebody to respect you, but this is how you show up. You know what I'm saying? We got that type of culture going on right now. Like, and of course, I feel like the pendulum always swings, right? It always does this. So, you know, it's going to be thought is going to be in and out. But it's just like, yeah, it's not what it used to be. With loving on thoughts and stuff, like, yeah, you got to be more careful because some dudes don't like that. You will be judged for it. And you will be respected less and all that other bullshit. As if they don't get 200K.
You can get 200K easy on TikTok if you're shaking ass these days, though.
But it seems like say what you want. But these hoes is getting Mercedes bought for them.
That's what I'm saying. They're getting money.
Put in an apartment. So
that's why I'm saying I don't think it matters as much because you're getting a check. Back in the day, it was like, oh, you're doing all that, but like, what do you have to show for it?
Men Men like what they like. So in telling a girl that, oh, you been a whole man ain't gonna like you, that just doesn't fly. Men
especially like men don't care. Like maybe they'll posture like they do on the internet, but you'll realize most even like famous dudes, they're like secretly in love with a prostitute or something.
They don't care. That's why I'm just, when I be hearing all those dudes talk like that online, it's just like,
that's all cap. That's just
Come
Twitter
on.
cap for
They don't care. Like
straight capping on Twitter, making shit up.
They don't care.
Actually believe it.
Making shit up. Just on a rant for no reason because it's not realistic. It doesn't translate into real life.
Yeah, it doesn't. But people, it's like they talk in such absolutes, like everything is true, and then other people reading it will be like, "Wow, yeah, this is the facts." But in reality, everybody, both parties are just bullshitting.
Exactly. Because like you'll say that, like, oh my goodness, talk about the number one hypocrite, academics. You were in love with an entire like pass around. Okay, you had a whole pass around girlfriend.
A pass around who?
And you want to sit up there and call Brittany some girl that's like known for messing with celebrities and like outing them and all that. Like you were really in love with her, but you want to call Brittany Rayner a side chick. That's all she gonna ever be. When she literally was somebody's girlfriend and baby mama. Like what? Somebody did claim her. She left him. What are you saying, academics? Like, what are you talking about?
I feel like academics is one of those dudes who is like feels insecure about the like, oh, I like a side chick or whatever. And then so he'll try to pull that out and like hit you on the head with it, like, you're just a side chick. Like, no one takes you serious, you know, because he might feel bad, like, damn, I almost took her serious. Or you
did a few times.
Yeah.
He buy prostitutes G-Wagons and stuff. Like
wild.
You gotta stop the cap. So it's like a whole bunch of that going on in the internet.
Yeah, I think people like if we just stop judging people, then we can like what we like.
And talk about how they don't like hoes, but you just cheated on your wife with a hoe and you ain't even wear a condom and you went home and fucked your wife with the same dirty dick. You don't stop the cap.
Wow.
You know what I'm trying to say? You would cheat on your wife and risk ruining your family for who that you claim you don't care about.
Should we normalize having like concubines and shit? It's like, yeah, you know, I'm with my wife. This is my wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're holding it down the fort. But, you know, she busy, she older, you know. I don't want to leave my wife, but I just want to hit something strange and young and, you know.
I think we need to normalize expressing that in our relationships. All right.
Communicating it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because usually the people that communicate it have less chaos. They
can find a resolution, right?
They find a resolution, they get along. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to have sex with you. No, I've gotten older and I realized I don't like having sex with you. My libido has shrunk. You know, I'm the woman. You're gonna say married to me? I can still spend the money and swipe the cards. Fine, go fuck the little girl. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. I'm gonna go buy this Versace. Bye.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see why
some women will always care.
Some women will care. That's why you need to have that conversation.
That's why you need to have that conversation. Tell your wife, look, your boy is hurt now. I really want to hit these chicks. I'm having a hard time. You need to express that with your wife. Otherwise, it's just disrespectful, irresponsible, and selfish.
Right, Tristan Thompson.
Or dudes that's literally giving women STDs. You know, like that's a problem. That's a problem. It's really a problem. When you can be probably open. She probably really doesn't even care. She's probably getting some dick on the side too. Hello, couldn't be my marriage, but you know it happens.
It definitely happens.
Talk about it. We need to normalize. Like some dudes stay in a relationship with a girl who's super vanilla. They know they don't like it. She ain't freaky enough for him, but he gonna stay there because it looks good. His homies congratulate him for having a good girl, but he know he wanna be slutted out.
Yeah.
So he just sits there unhealthy, wasting his girl time, lying to her, cheating on her, being a dog. Okay? Same thing with girls. You know he boring. You know you're not having a good time. You know you want to be smutted out, but you go sit there and like try to be good. And one thing I always tell myself, I don't live a lie, and I would never live a lie. I'm unhappy I did. Okay, bye. I'm not happy.
Right, it's time to go.
But a lot of people don't do that. They like the comfort. They like the comfort. They want their cake and to eat it too. Okay. But it's something hard, you know, you can't change that about people. That's human nature. They're going to want to find loopholes around their shit.
People don't want to lean into discomfort. I mean, it's uncomfortable. And we have a society where it's like, yeah, you don't talk about that shit. And
don't talk about it.
Even if, say, you are cool with it in your marriage, then it's like, oh, what if my family finds out or my coworker? You know what I'm saying? They saw, oh, my wife, like, they'll come up to you like, hey, CHEETAH, I saw such and such out with, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like,
and you say, oh, that's cool. I knew he already told me about it. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be looking at you like, huh?
Also, we need to stop with girls trying to act like they want these threesomes or bisexual just for their boyfriend. You also need to stop that one. Stop the cap. You didn't want to eat that pussy. You just did it because that's what your guy wanted.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that because it is fetishized, like, oh yeah, my girl go both ways. That's just some
and your girl sitting there miserable about
like,
it.
Damn,
like, damn, I already put pussy in my
But I mean, hey, some girls are cool with it. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, some girls are definitely cool with it. But damn, I wish people just start living in their truth.
That's really what the moral of the story is: living your truth and stop making shit up and judging other people for living in theirs.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, we'd have the ideal world, perfect. That's not it. That's why I just take all the judgment that comes our way to the shit.
Yep. Hey, because all attention is good attention. That's important.
All attention is good attention, and that's how I feel. You come in my stream, you don't like me. I had a hater one time come in there just to hate and sit there for hours watching. Thank you for the view. Thank you for the view. Thank you for the interaction.
Hours.
Just hours. You just boosted my channel, and you were just hating on me. Oh, I think you missed that. You know, you think you're so good.
You missed that.
You think you're so good. That was me in that game. I just came here to see how you played. Thank you for staying.
That motherfucker had no life. Or maybe he secretly had a crush on you. That's how it be.
That's what it be, you know?
Like we back in elementary school. I'm gonna make fun of the girl that I like.
I'm getting virtual love taps right now from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. You like me, but you hate me at the same time. Hey, as long as you hop into the stream and give me a sub.
Right.
We're good. You know? Support me. Like dudes love to hate on Amber Rose, but we'll subscribe to that OnlyFans in a heartbeat.
OnlyFans is crazy.
OnlyFans is amazing. And them talk about, yeah, we were thinking about getting rid of porn.
Psych? Yeah, I'm like, nigga, that's your whole platform.
You're about to lose all that money. Then do it if you want to. Do it.
They took that shit back real quick. They was like, yeah, we capping, bro. We're not.
That was cap. Like, why would you do that? You want to go broke?
That's literally their whole platform. Nobody's on that shit for anything else.
OnlyFans fire. Now, see, I respect girls that do sex work. I personally can't, you know, I think about the things how my dad feel. I think about how my mom feel. I care about that. So yeah, the only peer pressure I care about is from my family, right? I care about what they see and what they hear. So I couldn't be an OnlyFans chick. Then I'm like stubborn as fuck. You see my personality, bro? I can't. I'm so stubborn. I'm just so like.
You gotta be submissive. I feel like to be in OnlyFans.
You have to be extremely submissive girls, and I'm only submissive at very particular moments,
not even times, moments.
Otherwise my personality is very dominant. You have very dominant, but I am a very submissive person, but not in regards, not that way. There are true sub women. I'm not one of those women. It's not. I can be in moments, but I'm not all the time. That's just not my personality. So just as much as I'm overt, some women are very much more like submissive than I am. So you have to be a sub to be a true sex worker, because you have to suck it up. You gotta suck up all your pride and please your male viewer. Period. Me myself, I'm like, okay, I'm here. Where's my pleasure? It's about me, right? We're here for me, right?
We're here for me. It's my stream. Everyone's watching me play. Like, it is true though. You the star. So it's like everybody else is like, yeah.
You're here for me, right? Like a guy tried to tell me, did you just say the B word? You know what? I did.
No way he said that.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I did. I'm not even about to try to say I'm sorry. I don't even care. I said it.
Talking about bitch?
Yeah.
He was like upset, like taken aback from that.
Did you just say that word? You know, as a woman, I would think, fuck that.
As a woman? No. Wow.
Yeah,
as a woman, I would think you'd be sensitive about that.
You know, I tried to care. I tried to be politically correct, and then mid sentence, I was like, nah, I can't care. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. This guy's tripping.
That's what I did. I'm like, nah, I can't give a fuck.
I say bitch hellas when I'm playing the game. I say that and the F word, not fuck.
Me too.
I feel bad.
Oh,
yeah,
the naughty word.
Yeah, the naughty word. That's the middle school.
That is a naughty. Yeah, that's the middle school you coming out, and I won't judge you for it because I definitely. Sometimes I be about to say it too.
Yeah, like I really have to police myself, and I'm just like.
So it's mature that you're policing yourself with that word.
Because I don't even think about like, oh, this is a slur. It's just like this is something stupid, right. And that's what I call stupid shit. You know what I mean?
They're trying to make bitch a slur, obviously.
Yeah,
bitch is about to become a slur. Damn. What a good word about to be gone.
That's fucking whack.
You can say like shit. You say shit, fuck. Damn.
I can't believe the B word though. Like
what? The B word is becoming like, oh, so you're misogynistic.
Even if you're a woman saying that?
Yeah, especially because you're a woman. Why would you say that word? Like, you know the connotation behind that word. Sometimes I say, oh, I'm a bitch. Good.
I used to think that same shit.
Bitch.
I used to be like, man, maybe I should stop saying bitch. Like, you know, it is kind of blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, no, like everyone, like it's just words are words. Like there's no difference between bitch and stupid, you know.
And some slang is very cultural, right? So I had to say, you know, I'm from New Orleans. We use bitch in multitude of ways. Like it's a cultural thing to say that word where I'm from.
Yeah. I think it's a cultural thing in America at this point.
We have cultural slurs in
cultural slurs.
We do, like
literally.
The things we call gay people down here would be canceled immediately online, but it's like we don't mean it like that. Just as a descriptive word, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you go to the Caribbean in Africa, they literally call you about something unfortunate that happened to you. You know, you got one arm, they're gonna call you one arm.
Damn it. I'm mad as shit.
You got one eye, they're gonna call you one eye. Oh, you know, that's one eye. Because that's something that's extremely descriptive about you. People are gonna automatically know who they're talking about. You know, so it's not that they're trying to offend you, they're just really describing you seriously. You got one arm. That's what stands out about. Yeah, the guy with the one arm. What's up, one arm? You don't mean nothing by it.
I would say it was still, especially if it was an accident. Like say I got a shark bit my arm off. They'd be like, "Oh, that's Shark Boy over there." I'd be like,
yeah.
Like,
so you know, you gotta be aware of all these different cultures. Like you'll go to New Orleans and you're gay, you're from somewhere else, and they'll call you something, and you'll be like,
"What the fuck?"
But they really just like, what? That's what you is.
Right. Like down here in Florida, the kids would call each other gooks, and I was like, "Wait, isn't that an Asian slur?" Like, when you guys,
it is. I don't even know. That.
Like, I heard. I the only reason I thought it was because I heard it from Clint Eastwood. Like, I think I saw a Clint Eastwood movie where he was like a racist old dude, and he was saying some shit like that.
Oh my!
And I saw, like, I was teaching middle school. I saw these middle schoolers calling each other. I'm like, "Yo, y'all need to chill out." Like. But apparently it's just culture.
They got a lot of slurs in different cultures.
A lot of different slurs.
A lot of different slurs in different cultures. Does it make it okay? No, but sometimes what people know, they know how to speak that way. So me saying the B word, I'm sorry, it slipped out. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know. Hey, as long as it's not on the Twitch rules, I don't see this on the rule book. So yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it, bitch.
Twitch allows Black people to say nigga.
Really?
We can say nigga in our streams because we are Black, and Twitch allows.
How would they know?
Because Twitch don't want to culturally, you know, they don't want to culturally barricade you. They want you to be free. They just want you to be respectful, and they know it's okay for Black people to say nigga, so they let you. So like if somebody was to try to report your stream and say nigga, but you're Black, they're like, no, I'm kidding.
That's actually lit. But okay, how would they be able, like, say you're mixed? How would they be able to?
Well, you mixed. You Black. You say nigga, even though if you want to.
You have to submit your birth certificate, or like how does that work? How can you?
I don't know. You probably, I don't know. Is it hard to see a mixed person? No, I'm really good at it.
If I was making a policy, I'd be like, damn, this is a hard one to fucking.
Yeah, but if you're Black, you can say nigga on Twitch. Now, if you want to be
that's cool though.
More broad, you probably would tone down with the N. You know, you don't see MKBHG giving a tech review like, nigga, this iPhone is fire.
Nigga, this iPhone.
He gotta keep his language a little more universal because he wants to expand his viewership. So it depends on how small you want your community. Since I want a broad community, probably should stop saying nigga and bitch.
Facts, yeah. The less curse words, the more big audience you can get. But cursing's so damn fun. Damn.
It's so damn fun. But even the big girls, even if you're big, shit, you can say that.
You can say shit. Why? Like shit used to be you can't sit on the TV until like recently. You couldn't sit on the radio.
Regular show. Damn, or something like that. And since then, the episode has been taken down. But I remember watching regular show in high school, and they were saying words definitely like damn, or like yeah, they were saying those type of words, and it was okay. But I guess parents complained about it, so now that's like those episodes are pulled or bleeped out altogether.
Damn, well, it is like on a children's kind of network. It's like, yo, I don't want my kid hearing that.
It was on a children's network, but it was a show marketed to teens because Cartoon Network did have a teens hour, Teen Titans. It had a teens segment. Even though it wasn't official, it would just switch at a time.
Right, it would just switch. That's what I'm saying. You got your kid on there watching. All of a sudden,
but say what the fuck you want. Cartoon Network turns into Tsunami, and then it turns into Adult Swim. So
that's what I'm saying. That was some more shit where
it would get progressively more grown as the time went on. We had 16 on Cartoon Network, so like the regular show was a teenage show.
People would always say like, and there was always some weird shit on Adult Swim, like evil shit, like the devil and shit. There's all types of wild ass shit. But I loved Adult Swim because they had Boondocks on it. And shit was too funny.
I loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force is funny.
Was Robot lit, and it was morbid.
Was funny, yeah.
Very morbid show too. Aqua Teen. Robot Chicken. I loved it. Do I watch it now? Nah, I gotta be careful what I put up here because obviously I'm a cursing sailor right now. So I'm trying to break free all these bad habits. I started watching too much scat TV growing up.
No, real shit. That's why people are in your chat talking about, oh, you need to dial it down a little bit.
My mom didn't censor us. We were not censored with the media. She would just tell us, just know that's a video game. That's a show. That's not real life. We were able to play any and everything. Like we were playing Dates Rights. They had a strip segment in Dates Rights.
Yeah, you need to talk to my mom. My mom was mad as hell when I was playing Halo 2 or 3, and they said like my ass in like the first like 3 minutes of a cutscene. My mom like had a conniption. I'm like, yo, mom, who cares? Oh my God.
Yeah, she didn't censor anything. She was raw and uncut herself. So as a raw and uncut woman, says and does the fuck she wants in front of her kids. Now, of course, she kept us kids, but not in extreme levels, but yeah, in level way deeper than other people. I'm not censoring my kids. It's real life.
They're grown. What the fuck?
You want to curse in the house, but your kid go outside or they first say, shit, nigga, damn.
Right. They cursing out there.
And your kid like,
oh my gosh.
Crumbling.
Right. Crumbling. Crumbling. Like, oh my God. Mom.
Your kid's shaking.
Like, what?
And one thing my mom always told me, you're going to breathe the same air. Mom and dad, you're breathing the same air as people out in this world. So I'm not going to censor you heavy. But it's like, you can't censor. Like my kids, when they get an iPad at 9 and 8, parental controls all the way. Because I just feel like some things you don't
need that. No, you need the parental controls. I'm censoring shit for my kids. They don't need to be on the internet.
You in high school now because I want you to see this world for what it is. At a certain age, you're gonna need to see this thing. I'm not gonna turn off a sex scene on TV. I'm not gonna turn on somebody getting killed on TV. I'm not doing that.
To not turn it off?
No, how kids like, you think you want to watch that in front of the kids? No, I'm not turning it on.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna allow them to consume the media without me there with them.
Right. And as long as you just give your kids a heads up, like, listen, this is what the world is like. This is what sex is. Don't let your kids discover sex from a TV show or a movie. You need to have that conversation beforehand.
You need to have that conversation beforehand. Like, it baffles me that a lot of people don't know about birth control, like how to not have kids.
Clearly they don't, because motherfuckers having kids like it's nothing.
Some people think like that's okay. I had kids because I had sex. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's ways around this. A lot of people aren't sexually educated. A lot of people don't even know, like, how a vagina works. Oh, I'll give you an example. On social media, there's a picture going on right now of a cartoon vagina with long labia. The caption reads, girls, I don't mess with a lot of people. The pussy. And it's just like, y'all think meaty labia means she fucked a lot of people? What?
That's just some ignorant shit off of Twitter.
Some vaginas grow. It's girls sharing this.
But how do you know, though? That could be a bot or like a fake account, No,
there's people that I went to school with in my neighborhood sharing this. So I go on Facebook and I'm scrolling it.
Not Facebook.
Yeah, like, y'all serious? Y'all think that they think that beef curtains is what they call it. It's very rude to say that, but, give it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Perspective. Because vaginas come in all different shapes and sizes. They think when they see a long labia of the girl, that means she had a lot of sex. They don't know, like, genetically, that's how her vagina works.
I think we're just an ignorant society. Like, we don't talk about it.
So that's just, they think if a girl has a lot of sex, her vagina just is going to be stretched out beyond repair. But it's just like 10-pound babies come out of vaginas. You think this Like, let's be real, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there've been plenty of
real.
studies that come out and say, yeah, that just isn't the case. Isn't
Dudes actually think girls that have a lot of sex with different guys have loose pussies. And it's just like, yo, pick up a fucking book. Actually go touch a vagina. Actually go touch one. Go touch one. They'll believe, like a girl say, oh, they had 3 partners. They care about how many partners a girl had. They'll believe it. So girls, keep lying to these niggas. Tell them you only fucked 3. They'll believe it. They'll believe it. Don't even be honest with them. They won't value it. Just lie.
Nah, I would not recommend being honest.
Nah, because it will get you nowhere. Lie to them.
Absolutely nowhere. Tell them 3. Tell them 4.
Tell them 3. You know, tell them 3, and 2 of them were boyfriends, and one of them you had a whole face.
Right.
You know, because they are so uneducated when it comes to vagina. It's ridiculous.
And I'm saying this from experience. Men are definitely insecure about that shit, especially if they like you. They'll be all in their feelings and shit.
Like, damn, I gotta compete. She didn't have sex with all these men, and the girl is just like, bro, it's not that.
Yeah, but the guys be in their head like, damn.
Yeah. They think she was just getting dick through the pavement.
Right. Like, oh my God.
Like on the guy.
Yeah, like, oh, I can't take her serious now. Like, fuck.
It's so weird. Like, I feel like we need better sexual education. And not from your schools, because your school definitely told you to wrap it up. I don't want to hear, oh, we didn't have sex education in school. That's a lie. School at least told you to use a condom at the bare minimum.
They weren't talking about beef curtains though, but
it's like, yeah, labia, I feel like we need to teach people. Labias come in all different shapes and sizes. Not every girl's labia is gonna look the same. Just because her labia is long, that's not a telltale sign of sex. You can actually look at a pussy and won't be able to tell if it had sex or not. You know, hymens break from riding horses, riding bikes. So you cannot look at a vagina. No, I don't lie. Sometimes. Nah, that's probably my ignorance. Look, I'm self-checking myself.
Right.
I'm self-checking myself. You just want people to tell. There's just no way to tell. You know, some women have had kids and dudes still like pussy tight. It's good. You know, it's resilient. It's a muscle. It's gonna bounce back. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think
not all girls' muscles are just as strong as the others.
I think it stems from men just being mad that women have more choice, and so they want to limit your choices.
They want to limit your choice because women have choice.
Because women can fuck whoever they want, and men are just like, God damn it, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
in this culture, men are starting to be able to do that too, based on what they have in their status. I mean, yeah,
but that's
mouthpiece.
That goes back to nature, though. Like, you know, usually the men who have all the shit, like it's like the top 10% of men are having sex with all the females. The rest of the men are outcasts, or you know what I'm saying?
I noticed
mediocre.
But you don't notice like a lot of dudes who don't have anything are also getting girls. Because sometimes it's just like what your finesse is like. Like, what's your personality like? Some girls just want to feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got a pot, you ain't got a pot to piss in, but your game is crazy. Like you make girls smile and laugh, and you just got a sex appeal about you. Sometimes all you need is your own sex appeal. Sometimes all you need is your own swagger and confidence, and you know, you got to be easy to talk to, make a girl laugh, and she'll bust her legs open for you. So
most men ain't got that. They hate her.
Nah, that's the sauce. You know, you got to have the sauce.
If you don't have the sauce and no money, you're on Twitter mad as shit.
You're on Twitter being an incel.
Being an incel, right. Watching DJ Academics flame Brittany Renner.
They don't want to admit that girls, just by nature, are like sought after. It is what it is. Like, men want pussy. Girls have pussy. You know, it's simple equation. Why are you mad at me? Because you want what I got and I got conditions. It don't just want to give it over to you just because you're you. Dudes want rewards for existing. Like, no.
Hey, it goes back to that millennial like participation prize. Like everyone gets a trophy. Like, no, not in real life. We don't all get trophies. Like,
you don't even know how to talk to a girl to say, hey, how you doing? I think your shoes are very nice, you know. Or, you know, are you getting lunch? You come here, I come here a lot. You know, you won't even give a girl that, but want her to have sex with you. You don't even know to say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, nice shirt. Your shirt is beautiful. Hope you have a nice day. You can't even do that.
Right.
But want a girl to here's some pussy.
No, but here's the thing though. Then dudes will do that and be like, "What? She didn't fuck me on the first date."
And
like,
then there's dudes that do that and be like, "Yo, I think you're so beautiful. Yeah, I just treated you to dinner. Why are you not having sex with me?" You know, there's also dudes that do that too.
Shit's so funny.
That shit is scary. So yeah, you know, shout out to them incels. Shout out to the incels. Shout out to
OnlyFans. Shout out to all the girls making it, shaking their ass. Shout out to everybody, honestly.
Shout out to the guys spending the money. They're appreciated. Shout out to the guys.
Hey, if you got the money, it ain't tricking if you got it. So
it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay.
Cheetah,
shout out to them guys that's getting their PS5s bar from.
Facts. Yeah, I need to join that
don't
game.
Got a job and got a girl taking care of them. Okay.
Right. Now I need to get on that type time. What the fuck?
Hey, there's not just girls sugar babies, there's guys sugar babies.
That's what I'm saying. I know they got women out here in Miami that need somebody to take care of.
They got women that make so much money. They don't care if a dude has his own money. They're just like, I like you. You're so cute. You make me feel good. Like, I'll move in. You know, like, let's have sex. You want to drive my car? Drive my car.
Hell yeah.
Here's the keys. You could drop me off at work.
I need to find more people, more women like that. Where are they at?
You don't know where they at?
No, where they at?
Haven't figured it out just for talking to girls?
No, I've been talking to girls that
ask a girl what she thinks about things. So yeah, it's just every time you meet a girl.
What do you think about what?
Just bring up like dating and bring up, you know.
What do you think about dating?
How do you feel about stay-at-home dads and things? You know, don't make it weird like this nigga.
No, but I don't know if I want to be a stay-at-home dad, but I wouldn't mind being like a sugar baby.
But that's just to see.
Oh, right.
Where her head at.
Okay.
You know? Like when you date, like I said, I'm a girl and I know I like for a dude to spend money, right? So I'm like, oh, you know, this is my favorite brand because I really like their build quality. You know, I always feel like we too broke to buy cheap things, you know, like I like this, you know. Tell them what you think and what you want in life.
And then see what they say. Because they're like, oh, yeah, I be buying that shit all the time. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. I guess I had a boy be like, you know what, you need a sugar daddy. And he wanted to be that. You gotta, and some dudes, you tell them that and they're not feeling it. Y'all just, okay, fine.
Right.
You ain't meant to be together.
Let bygones be bygones.
Exactly. So you gotta, that's why I talk to people support. You know, don't just jump into bed with them. They might not have what you want once you jump into bed with them.
Right. Talk first.
Talking. Keep having conversations. See what a person is willing to do for you. Even guys.
Yeah, I think people forgot what dating was. The whole point of that shit was. It was to literally figure out.
They think you're supposed to be super infatuated in a week and ready to have sex. When really dating is supposed to be boring in the beginning. It's supposed to be something that's very mild, right? It's supposed to be something that's mild, borderline awkward, right? It's
definitely
supposed
awkward
to be, because that's boundaries. You have a boundary over yourself and you're going to respect somebody that also has a boundary. So y'all just talking. It's supposed to be lighthearted. First date's supposed to be something like, let's go get a coffee and, you know, talk. Let's just go grab a bite to eat and, you know, talk. And it's supposed to be like this elaborate, grandiose date, you know. Dating is supposed to be awkward and simple and boring. People feel like, oh, you know, that was boring and we didn't kiss, so we were not meant to be because there wasn't any electrifying, like, extravagance between us. Right. That shit is fake, or at least it's dangerous, because did anything come long term when you did that? No. It was actually fast and it fizzled out just as fast. You know what I mean? So dating's supposed to be slow. Of course, it's supposed to be attractive. That's why you're on a date. Like, damn, she's pretty. Damn, she's smart. I like her. So you're supposed to be just sitting around talking to her, picking her brain, and not just like trying to fantasize about, you know, oh, she was pretty and I already had this image built up about her. Let me project this on her when we're having a conversation, because then she could not live up to your expectations. You probably wanted her to be something when you approached her, and then she ended up being a regular girl, and you're like, I wanted you to be my pixie dream girl, and you're not that right now.
Right,
you know
you're kind of boring.
Nah, look at her as like, okay, you're pretty. I like you, and I like what you do, so let's just talk and hang out. Build a relationship is what I'm saying. Build a friendship. You know, get to know somebody. Take the slow road. That's what I've been doing lately. Oh, I got no complaints. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easier for women. You know, dudes be horny as hell. They just want to get. That's why I had a conversation about this too. Prostitution should be legal. Like, if you want to just pay $60, $100, $150, $200,
it just can't be legal because they can't tax it. She can't pay taxes on her pussy. Like, she can't. The government can't take a piece of the pie, so that's why it's illegal. You know, it's not illegal because we love women so much. That's a lie. It's illegal because we can't get a cut of what she.
Damn, that's so true. Because
there's no way to tax that. You know, drug dealers. We have legal drug dealers. They're pharmaceutical companies.
That's
They
crazy.
literally sell heroin, but they're able to tax on it. So if you're selling it on the street, it's illegal because you can't get a piece of that pie.
I never even considered that. I was always like, okay, the church, that's probably why, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's the
tax. It's the taxing. It's the government can't get a piece of it, therefore it's illegal. It's just
mad as shit.
Yeah, it's a bunch of technicalities with
it. You women making money fucking
because even if you run a business, you pay taxes, you fill out forms and stuff, you pay a piece. I'm saying I got an LLC and selling pussy. Like
they can definitely, like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why they don't.
And shit. I
don't know why they don't.
They could do that. I think we'd have a better society because the dudes would just be like, hey, look, I just want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? I know where to go. If you want a relationship, you know where it's about to go.
I mean, there are brothels in other countries.
There what?
Brothels in other countries.
That's what I'm saying. Like
sex house and go to the room with the whole.
I wonder what their Twitter is like. Are they over there bitching about I can't get laid like over here?
There's like places in Japan where you can hire a cuddler, someone to come and cuddle with you.
That's dope.
You can pay for it. I don't want it like that. I need the person I'm cuddling with to be. I need some emotional. I need to like you. I need to be feeling.
Right, but hey, somebody who doesn't, hey, there's a business for you. Go ahead.
Another thing is when you dating slowly, y'all don't got them expectations, so nobody feels gutted when they don't, live up to something. Because it's just like I'm not asking him to pay $70 for this steak. We're just going out for coffee.
Right.
We're gonna talk. He doesn't owe me anything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
that. And so the stakes get a little higher, then more is required of each other.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People jump in and pressure each other immediately. And that's
no facts. Because Lord knows the more money you're spending, the more you're looking to her like, all right, like, look, I'm dropping off hella cash. Like, what are you about to do afterwards?
You know what? I'm a celibate girl. And what I've experienced with my boyfriends with that is, they were extremely okay with it.
Good. I think
Yes, they were okay with it. Like it's just like, oh, they were just trying to marry me, fast as fuck. Obviously.
Yeah, like let's get married.
They were trying to marry me fast as fuck, but I actually found dudes that took me seriously and were willing to wait. So I just feel like set your boundaries and
don't compromise.
Come on, we going back to the same conversation. Set the boundaries and accept people that's willing to abide.
Yep, stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
CHEETAH, where can people find you at?
They can find me on twitch.com/CHEETAH_J. Okay,
CHEETAH_J. Instagram?
On Instagram, j.cheetah.c.
The Discord, they should join the Discord too, right?
And then they could get the Discord link from my Twitch.
All right, bet. I'll put your info in the description afterwards.
Yes.
But we've definitely been going at least like 2 hours now, so this has been lit.
Yes, I had a good time. I can't believe you wanted me.
Really?
Yeah, have a conversation with little one.
Hell yeah, this has been enlightening for sure. Enlightening, really? Definitely entertaining. I think people are gonna like this one because you. Like it's just like on the stream, like you don't hold back, you're uncensored, you say what's on your mind, and we need more people to do that, and that's the whole point of the pod, so we can get that shit out of people.
That's my art. That's my form of art.
Nice.
It's just expression.
Yeah,
just my mouth. That's my paintbrush.
What you about to do now? You streaming after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream after this. I'm definitely gonna hop on live. I think I'm gonna stream some Minecraft or some Apex if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I'll play Apex. Minecraft.
I'm up all night. I'm up all night right now. Yeah, I just bought a realm, so we're excited about that.
A what?
A realm on Minecraft. It's a premium server.
What does that mean?
So it's like I bought a server that I pay a subscription for every month, and I can invite people to come play on it with me.
And like build shit and stuff.
Yes. So it's a private world that you can share with friends. So otherwise, Minecraft is single player, or you can use some third-party server that gives you free servers, but the quality isn't there. That's what made me want to buy a realm, which is actually Minecraft supported and it's official. So it's $7.99 a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not bad. Spotify subscription,
Right. It's like buying paper towels.
yeah. So I don't mind it at all. That's why we work.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to hop on Apex after this. So yeah, I'm about to hop on. So
yeah, I'll be on.
But all right, thank you everybody for listening. See y'all later.